I thought I could deal with the skittering on that menu, but holy shit, does that get brain unfriendly after a few minutes. So if you are still with me, I appreciate it. Hello. I am not going to be my best today because I have two problems, right? I went and lied down about 40 minutes ago and just woke up because Dolly shook me. So two problems only. Well, no, not limited to two, but I have two specific problems. I went and lied down about 40 minutes ago. I was like, I'm going to lie down. I'm going to lie down for 20 minutes. It's going to be fine. I can lie down for 20 minutes. I'm an adult. I can do this. I lied down for 20 minutes, passed out. Dolly had to shake me awake. So there's that, which is also me apologizing because I'm a little bit late. I'm not on the hour, and that upsets me deeply spiritually. So if there is something bad that was going to happen, but if I don't go live on the hour, today might be the time that we find out. But that's probably a terrible thing to say. So we're going to tap wood, and we're going to say that that is a silly thing that I do, and nothing bad is going to happen. And at the same time, in a blatant act of self-destruction, the last 2 days I've decided I keep catching myself doing it and having to make myself stop. The last 2 days I've been grinding my teeth whilst awake. Something fierce. And I am in so much pain on this side of my face. And every once in a while, I'm like sat at work concentrating. And I'm not sure if anybody else has ever experienced this, but I'm sat at work concentrating. And then all of a sudden, I'm clenching my jaw. And I'm like, why am I doing? I need to stop. Why am I doing? And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with me that I find myself suddenly doing it. But I've got pain here. And yeah, I don't know how easy it's going to speak for 2 hours, but we're going to find out. And I'm sorry to start the stream on a... Is that a downer? It's not really a downer. I'm sort of informing you where I am. Ziggy, thank you very much for the hydrate. I'm doing this. Marvel at one of these days I'll be able to put my hand up and go, that's the correct direction. Marvel at the corner, George, and we're gonna do some, yeah, I've done that subconscious jaw clap. I don't know why I'm doing it, which is the really confusing thing, because I'm sort of sat, I just keep, is Iron Brew good? Iron Brew is good. And I keep catching myself doing it. I'm like, no, fucking stop! And I just, ugh. Okay, so we're going to get Google up and we're going to go through some of the redeems in chat, and then we're going to actually play this brand new game. So I will do an intro and a proper intro in a second, but this is the centering me bit, right? This is the centering me bit. You know I like to do this. So, Sky Alacar, congratulations on the first. MX Phoenix Rising, welcome in. I hope you're having an absolutely fantabulous day. Sky Alacar, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain specializing in burgers and other quick service items, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a giraffe. I mean, I feel like you're all going to know what a giraffe looks like, but could Sky fight a giraffe? I think Sky could fight a giraffe. Could I fight a giraffe? I don't know if a giraffe is well known to be. Is this all muscle? Are they is this all muscle? Are they like firm like a horse? I feel like something that's that shape has to be fairly wiry. They beat you with their necks. Oh, I've seen this, right? So, fighting giraffe. They do a weird... Yeah, they do like a shimmy. Like, there you can see it. Ignore whatever the fuck that is. That is a 2-minute ad about freaking lawn things. I just want to see... Yeah, look. He's gonna go for it. There. Oh! That's how me and Dolly fight. Like, those rare occasions that me and Dolly throw hands at each other, Dolly gives as good as they can get. Like, as good, like, this is how me and Dolly fight. We bang necks. We call it necking, but I think you probably remember necking as something else. Okay. Phoenix Rising, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain specializing in burgers and other quick service items, you'll suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a Secretary Bird. Secretary Bird. These are there's something about, I remember reading about these as a child, and I can't remember what it was about them, but there was something There was something deadly about these birds, and I can't remember what it is. Instantly recognizable as a very large bird with an eagle-like body. I love secretary birds. I've seen them kick shit out of fake snakes. It might be a kicking thing that I'm remembering. Could I defeat a secretary bird? I'll push it over. It looks reasonably top-heavy. A giraffe is quite weighted on the bottom. These guys look quite heavy on the top. And it's basically an eagle with long legs. So you just go, ugh! And then it's fine. DollyWhiskers, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain, you're suddenly challenged by a bare knuckle. Your Dolly's fighting a Tasmanian devil in true Looney Tunes fashion. Tasmanian devil. This is just a small badger, right? This is like an international travel badger, but supposedly they are horrendous, like a honey badger. Like, I'm pretty sure like, if you see a badger in the UK, they're not like, I don't think they're meant to be openly vicious. You run into a honey badger, you run the other way. Look at those claws. Look at that peen. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure a Tasmanian devil has the same, hence the Looney Tunes character. I'm pretty sure a Tasmanian devil has the same attitude as a honey badger. So I'm going to go out there and say, no, I can't defeat a honey badger. I would happily fight a giraffe, but not a honey badger. I do have a line. And we're scrolling again. Skyalaka, I've said hi. Ziggy, I've said hi. Jura, hello. Jura, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain, you're suddenly challenged to a bare-knuckle boxing match by a great horned owl. Great horned owl. Would you be able to fight a great horned owl? I mean, I probably could. I don't think I'd want to. Look at him. He's staring deep into your soul. Look at him. What a hoot. Yes, I did just make that pun in this year of 2024. Loony Lovey.
Hooray. Loony Lovey has been nesting with us for 5 months.
Loony Lovey, I swear you subbed to me the last time you were here. I'm really confused by that second notification, but welcome. I hope you're having a nice time. How's it going? Where are we up to? Honey badgers don't give a shit. My money on Dolly. I could not take a Tasmanian devil. They're so cute. Ooh, raise your hand if you like an owl. Like, I just notified you late last time. Okay. I like an owl. I don't think I would want to fight an owl. Like, look at him. He's a good boy. I feel like, can I hug an owl? Can I hug an owl? Like, I feel like this might be our first make love, I'm not having sex with an owl before anybody reads into that, but this is my first animal I don't want to fight. It's all about peace and love. Can you hug an owl? The short answer is no. Owls in the wild would be very stressed if you somehow managed to pet it, and too much stress can cause the bird. Too much stress can cause the bird to die? Am I an owl? This changes my whole worldview. I mean, he gets to hug an owl. Why do I... Ziggy. I thought that was Ziggy then for a second. I was like, how the fuck have I managed to find a photo of Ziggy hugging an owl? It's not... that didn't scare me at all. This isn't like a face reveal for Ziggy, because they do not look like this anymore. But that looks so like Ziggy like 5-10 years ago. Okay, we're warmed up. I just accidentally leaked my sister-in-law's face, and it's not even my sister-in-law's face. Good times. I was like, Ziggy, where did you? I want an owl. Where did you get that owl? Why does this man look so into that owl? And with the streak, Looney. And with the streak. That man looks very into that owl. It kind of... Find you a woman. Find you a woman that looks at you like that man looks like it. Find you a partner that looks at you like that man looks at his owl. DLB, welcome in. And thank you for the contribution, both. Okay. So, today, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, we are playing A Plague Tale: Innocence. This game came up in discussion whilst I was live streaming with Dre and Drea when I was there the other day. It was a very good stream. We collabed in Chain together, and it was the general consensus that I'm missing out on life, that I've not played this game before. So I'm playing A Plague Tale. I know nothing about it. I don't know, like, I've put first time in the chat because I don't want spoilers. I know this is heavily story-based. I think this is very much another Senua's experience from the cinematography of the entire thing. We didn't talk at length about it, but it was brought up. It was either when we collabed or when I did a later stream, because I think you were part of the conversation. I'm not sure when. I thought it was when we collabed, but either way, you just get a free shout out. We're playing A Plague Tale: Innocence. It's going to be a good time. I have suddenly got several Discord messages, and I just want to check that there isn't a problem. I was, but not while we're in the core. No, take it back. According to science, you lose 9 minutes of your life every time you drink an energy drink. According to my calculations, I died sometime back in 1942. Okay, well, good. We are going to be playing A Plague Tale: Innocence. So let me just get it set up, because the background noise for the menu was a little bit upsetting. We do this, we do that. Listen to the skittering. That's a bit unpleasant. As always, did you like the screenshot I sent? I did. Thank you for that. I just had, all of a sudden, since I've gone live in the last 19 minutes, I've received 5 Discord messages. I never received DMs. Why do they all arrive at the same time? As always, this is a brand new game. I've tried to balance it as best as I possibly can, but if there is any issue with the audio, please could you give me a clue? Like, just let me know. Like, do it for me. Just let me know. And if you have achieved anything since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small. A big achievement this week will be successfully making it throughout the week without committing a murder. A small achievement this week could be... I was trying to make a joke about murder, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can make it stick. Like the murder. No. Okay. So we're just gonna get going. I feel like myself. I can feel my brain meandering already. Is this? Why is this game not registering my controller inputs? I lay claim to the no murder victory. GG. Is this game gonna recognize my controller? Because I assumed it was controller based. It doesn't seem to be. Controls. Okay, now it is. Good. I made silver in Overwatch 2. GG. I think silver... Oh, no, fucking... Okay. If Sky Alucard, if this is you DMing me because I just said I never received DMs, I am gonna fucking... Sky Alucard, Sky Alucard, Sky Alucard. Fine. See, here I am worrying about people. Here I am actively worrying about people, and then... Okay. I made spaghetti bolognese from scratch, just the sauce, not the pasta. I saw the photo, it looked good. I was here for it until the very chunky tomato. Like the tomato was a little bit too. Ironically, Dolly gets the Dolly hat. I find it hilarious that the amount of times Dolly has spun the hat wheel and got their own hat as a result, when I spin the hat wheel for everybody every single time and never get my own hat. I think this will pick up from where I left off because I logged into the game to balance the audio. I logged into the game to balance the audio. The de Rune Legacy. 1348, the serene southwestern region of the Kingdom of France. Lord de Rune's family lives in a fragile peace while the borders of...
All right, let's go.
Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, that's fine. I need to... What happens if I restart from checkpoint?
All right, let's go.
Oh, you son of a... I would like to restart the game immediately. Lurk, more Overwatch your time. Have fun. I wish you the best of luck. Chapter selection. Go. Confirm. It's really dumb that I have to do this. Ignore this. I have 100% not played the game. Okay. Lord de Rune's family live in fragile peace while the borders of the Guyenne tremble with the echoes of the war against the English. Why is it always the English and why are we always at war?
You are dawdling, Amicia. How will you be able to follow the lords at hunt?
Is that your only ambition for me?
Do the English?
To follow. I will beat them, and I will watch them eat my dust as I forge ahead.
Because we're wankers.
But for that, I shall need a good horse.
You've been going on about this walk for ages. Why here?
The tree.
I mean,
Which tree?
You're not wrong.
The apple tree, Father. I want to take the Knight's Challenge once more.
The Knight's Challenge? But you're not 10 years old anymore, you know.
Oh, please, Father. I've trained hard for this.
All right, let's go.
Okay, it's a success because we can pet the dog. Come on, Father. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen to you.
Look at Leon. The Guyenne beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Okay, immediately. No, not back to the main menu, you lemon. The dialogue needs to come down a spot. Maybe gonna be lurking for a bit. No worries.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's a bit better.
That's harsh.
Go on, boy. You'll find the prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your hopes up. Let's keep going.
I mean, it's very pretty immediately, considering the game. This is the first of 2 games. This is Innocence. There's a sequel called Requiem.
Look, your mother's ribbon is still here.
So this game's been out a while.
This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, Father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight de Rune.
Go! And bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying,
You got a body
we
out there
all
or
have
something.
obligations. I have to manage these lands.
He's gonna come back with an arm.
Your mother has to take care of your brother. And you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
Come on, then.
I'm waiting for the bad thing to
Do
happen.
you dare to enter the Trials Gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
I always think it's weird someone calls their kid daughter or son. My dad calls me son, but they also call me Spot, so it's one of those... I think it's like a generational thing, or like the fact that contemporary people don't do it. Obviously, this is set in a specific historical period.
Ready? I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
All right, come back. Stand behind this trunk. You'll shoot from here.
It shall be done.
I've been playing the game for about 5 minutes. Why are we suddenly in skill-based shooting?
Here we go.
Okay, you have to hold it down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Amicia. 6, 7, 8.
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
9, and
I'm out of
10.
rocks.
Well, well. I must say I'm impressed. But your sling is frightfully noisy.
It was a present from you.
Oh, yes. I'd quite forgotten. Goodness, what's up with him?
He must have smelled a rabbit. Come on, quickly.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
I'm really resisting the urge to do a really terrible French accent, so I apologize if I slip into a terrible French accent. Hold right trigger to
Leon,
run.
wait for me.
Come back. Come back. Come back.
Leon, a hunting dog is not supposed to use its hunter.
Sanguine. We're running through the
Leo.
woods.
Where did he go?
We're French. I hope you're doing well. I see him.
Ah, there you are.
Come back, Dogothy. I love you. Thank you.
What did you smell?
How was the Chim games? The Chim games?
Oh gosh, a wild boar. What a good dog.
Amicia, did he find something?
Shh, come and see. A wild boar.
Some game. This will do nicely for a little feast.
I could use my sling.
That might work. But you'll need to get closer. This grass will keep you hidden if you stay
Holy...
low.
Surprise. Sanguinendi is spreading the love like chicken feed, gifting 5 subscriptions to the community.
You do not have to do that, but I appreciate it. That's nice. Honestly, I needed that today, but yeah, you don't... Thank you, Sanguine. I appreciate it. Let's give Sanguine a shout out, everybody, because Sanguine is also a content creator in their own right, and they are one of... I can't put into words how nice Sanguine is. Like I can't put it into words. We have been so lucky to meet so many lovely people through Twitch streaming. But if there is a ladder of nicety or niceness or just general appreciation for any conversation that you have with them, Sanguine is just... It radiates off Sanguine when you speak to them. So please go and drop them a follow. They are lovely, and you will miss out if you don't. I'm going to cry. It's been a week, but also I'm in a little bit of pain today, Sanguine. You weren't here at the beginning of the stream when I explained. I've got some pain on my face, so it was... Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Stay crouched by pressing X. Hide in the tall grass.
It's drinking. Time to make my move.
Watch me kill this pig. I'm going to kill this
Chirp,
pig.
chirp. Sanguinendi just cheered 300 bits.
I'm going to kill this pig. I'm going to kill this pig in honor of Sanguine. Get loved.
Oh no, it saw me.
Find a way to... You have to hit the head.
I screwed it up. Sneaky, sneaky for the piggy piggy. Minx, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. We're about to kill a pig with a rock.
Careful. You have to aim for the head.
I'm
can't-
doing my best.
I can't freaking see
I
him.
want that feast.
I know. You can do it, my darling.
It's okay. You can
You
just
are.
you can just buy
Use the
bacon
high
at the store.
grass. Stay low.
I don't think I can though, because this is like medieval France. I don't think they had bacon stores in medieval France. It was all cheese shops. Just cheese shops. As far as the eye could see. J'adore le baguette.
Nice shot. Does hunger always make you this accurate? But the feast isn't on your plate quite yet.
No. Go, Leon. Don't lose the scent.
I can't react because there's the thing happening.
Surprise. Sanguine Endy is spreading the love like chicken feed, gifting 5
I
subscriptions
promise
to
you,
the community.
tonight we shall dine like kings.
I have no doubt we will.
Don't.
I'm not sure what I should say to that. I'll do this for you, Sanguine, because I know you like this and you don't get this for free anymore. So I'll do this for... This is... I made the disco redeem automatic. It happens every once in a while. And Sanguine gets it. Sanguine likes it, so they get a special one that's manually triggered. That's it. I appreciate it, Sanguine. You do not have to do... I would just like to say to everybody, you do not have to do that to be here. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I will put it to good use in September because there are so many games coming out in September that I want to play for your benefit. And yeah, go follow Sanguine. They're really nice, and I'm not underselling it. And it's not about the gifted subs either. They are honestly, it radiates off them. They are so lovely, and I'm so happy that they're in the community, and I've been able to like be adjacent to them in various other other communities as well.
Give up, Leon. I'm coming, Leon. Keep him there, and you'll get a piece for yourself.
Where are you, you little French dog?
The bow. It's bleeding.
Can I climb this? And confirm Sanguine is great, wonderful person. Go follow them, or else. Or
He
else.
stopped barking. He must have found it.
I am. What bad thing is going to happen in this wood? It keeps alluding to the fact that something.
These britches were almost new. Someone's not going to be happy.
Oh, my poor britches. For a game that's about the plague, this doesn't seem like a sanitary environment.
The trees. What did that? Leo, come here.
I might be about to be eaten by a French T-Rex. Oh, I'm a T-Rex! That's my French T-Rex impression.
It's the boar. But how? Leon couldn't have done that.
No, not that quickly.
Leo, come here. Leo!
Am I about to get attacked by an angry crowd of bees? Sorry, swarm
Leo!
of bees.
I'm here. I'm coming.
Oh, doggo. Oh no, doggo. No, I don't.
Dog. Who did this? Leon!
What the actual fuck is in that hole?
What devilry is this? We must go. Immediately.
The fuck is in that hole? Hippo sad. It doesn't explain what's in that goddamn hole. No, we're just somewhere else now. Of course we are, okay.
I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably...
Looking after
You know what's
Hugo.
in the hole?
Yes, of course.
Uwu? No, that's not an Uwu.
Amicia. He was a good dog.
He was a good dog.
Where are the rivets for reinforcing the door? I haven't been able to make them yet. Did you hear about the English troops arriving?
Everybody. Everybody look. Chicken! It's a French chicken. It's le chicken. More chickens. I don't know what that. What's the French word for chicken? All I can think of is le chien, which I think is the dog. Gonna go look while you enjoy the play game. Hope you enjoyed the play game. Thank you, Jura. I've got a chest. What does this say? Hype chest. I got a gimme dat emote. Thank you for the hype train. That's new. I've not seen one of those before. Look at the size of the testicles on these pigs. You might like what? Look at the. He is. They are some big old balls on these pigs.
Oh, Lady Amicia, did you have a good walk?
Later, Flo. Tell the others that the forest is out of bounds until further notice.
Yes, I'll tell them.
What are you doing to that chicken?
Keep us from evil.
That's
May
you.
Forever grant us health and keep plague from our door.
Somebody in here said plague. Every time the game says plague, you have to do a shot of vaccine.
Take care of Leon, please. He deserves his place at your side, even if he was a bit naughty sometimes. Goodbye, my darling dog.
I don't like lost children in video games, and I don't like lost animals. Holy, I'm not prepared for that at all. Okay. I'll get over how nice this game looks.
I hope Mother's not too busy.
Oh my god, it's a
The
ghost!
sunshine won't last long. The rain has already ruined the harvest.
Have I gone...
People are dying of hunger.
Have I missed something? That seems to be on the other side of the gate. I'm not meant to be looking for something over here, am I? I'm assuming I head that way. Like, what's in this cottage and building? You can't speak to anybody, which is interesting. I'm assuming I'm not going to be...
Gabrielle, is Mother upstairs? She won't be in a good mood.
Who are you speaking to? Is Mother upstairs, they say to a ghost?
Oh, Lady Amicia, you're back.
Theo, there's an emergency. Get the others and go and see my father as soon as you can, all right?
All right. By the way, I've set up some targets for your sling behind the stables.
Oh, thank you.
Cough, cough. I'm feeling a little hoarse. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Farewell, chickens.
Good day, Lady Amicia.
Good day. Have you got anything for me, or is this literally just a walking bit? Okay, I think you're beginning to get the impression I'm just walking through here and warning people. You leave that chicken alone. He's probably making I'm trying to think of any French food with chicken in it, and all I can think of is coq au vin, which is what, like chicken and wine? Can I lift this? No. Look at the... Oh my god, the goose. Look at the freaking goose! Yeah, you better run, you... Yeah, you... Oh! Coq au vin. Spelt Cocqueauvin. I'm sorry, did you just go cock what now because I said cock? Do you not realize what streamer you're talking to? We say cock here all the time. It's built into the brand. I don't know about historical accuracy because I know very little about French history. Like, I'm looking at this and going, is this accurate? Does this... Which I'm sure it is.
Yes, Lady Beatrice, leave it to me.
Louise, have you been to see Mother?
Indeed. Do you want to see her?
It's important. Father's orders.
Oh, in that case, I have to finish your room. By the way, I've left a little something for you on your bed. Come and see if you like.
I would like to see.
Thank
I
you.
like presents. What have you left me?
Oh, Leon.
Oh,
What am I going to do here without you?
It's the dog's bed.
It's the placemat that Mother made for me when I was a little girl. I've been looking for it everywhere. Thank you, Louise.
You're welcome, sweetness. Look after it now.
When did we stop putting... Like, why is this dog's... He's got blankets. Why? Okay. I feel like a load of fire hazard is the words that I'm trying to say. Happily ever, Kara. How's it hanging? Tim's takeaway order. Happily ever, Kara, as you casually stroll through the parking lot for globally recognized fast food chain specializing in burgers and other quick service items. You'll suddenly turn to a bare knuckle boxing mic. What is a... Okay, I'll bite. What is a carousel? And it's not like the thing that you ride around on horses. What is a carousel? Kara versus Caracal? Oh! Would you win a fight against that? Probably not. That thing looks like it would rip your face off. Though I have watched Kara on stream before, and I've seen them pull that same expression. This is Kara's no bullshit expression. I'm pretty sure Kara... They might not win a fight, but they've definitely frowned like that. I've seen it. I've seen it. Sanguine, as you casually stroll through the parking lot of a globally recognized fast food chain specialized in burgers and other quick service items, you're suddenly challenged to a bare knuckle boxing match. Okay, I don't think we have to look up what a gorilla looks like. Sanguine, could you fight a gorilla? I feel it would be a 1-2 punch on their part. I would like to just say, everybody, disclaimer: do not actually try to fight any of these animals. I'm a be punched down hard. I think everybody's been very respectful of the fact that they would get their ass handed to them by these creatures. I'm gonna get pinned. Rip Sanguine. I don't think it would even be a competition. You probably couldn't even run away. Okay, well, it's nice that they've not... Straw is the word that I was looking for. All I wanted... I saw the straw on the floor here and was like, that saw on the floor, that S word on the floor, I feel like that's a tire hazard. Now I can still fight a giraffe. You are a giraffe. Okay. I thought she was going to be sick.
Mother?
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but... Something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
That doesn't sound good.
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh! You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
What is about
Yes,
to happen?
Mother.
They're very good with sound design and building up tension. Like, actively, the very subtle build of the music in the background is very nice. Find Hugo. Pile of books.
How long has he been here? 4 years? 5? It's locked.
Okay. Not contagious. Is Hugo going to be the Is Hugo going to be the origin of the plague? Still very... They're having a sword fight out there. I keep looking at my screen going, holy shit, my screen is filthy. Is that coming up on the... Like, if you walk into this room, there's like smearing where the sun flare is on the screen because it's like oldie fashion, and I see it happen and go, holy shit, my monitor's dirty. But it's actually on the footage. Hello?
Where is he? Hugo?
I mean, he's gonna be in bed, right? No, he's not gonna be in bed. He's gonna be in his little cave. Hugo!
It's me. Your sister? Amicia?
Hello.
We haven't seen each other much. Mummy will be back soon.
Move! Come on!
This isn't gonna end well.
Did he talk?
No, Lord Nicholas. He killed 2 of our men.
Where is he? I won't ask again. Where is your son?
In good hands.
Search the house.
Is that Mommy?
Hugo, come here.
What's happening?
Shh.
I know you're here, kid. I don't have time to play games. Where the fuck have they hidden him?
Stay down.
Hugo, it's me, Gabrielle. Come here, quickly.
Hey, you! What the hell are you doing?
Let's go.
Where's the kid, huh?
Leave him alone.
Shut your mouth. He belongs to the Inquisition. You should have handed over the child.
The Inquisition.
Oh no.
Leia!
I don't know anything. There you go. That'll teach you.
No. I'm begging you. Hugo's not here.
And you, stay here.
Come on.
It's very clear. Tell me, where is Hugo de Rune?
Where the fuck are we how are we gonna escape these people?
Amicia, what's going on?
Mother. I have to find Mother. She'll know.
Hey, look, everybody, stealth mechanics. We all know how much I love these.
Louise.
You think it's funny making me run like that?
Amicia! Please!
No point.
We need to move.
Oh, bollock.
Don't look.
You must have kept
We serve a higher power.
No.
No, Amicia.
We have to keep going.
Speak up. Don't make me hurt you again.
I have no idea. I only do the laundry. This is your last chance.
Oh my god, the tense.
Tell us what
Tense,
you know
so
about your
tense.
mistress's research.
I can feel it in my ass cheeks.
Don't say anything. Lady Beatrice is a good soul.
Right, there are still rooms to be searched.
There's somebody under that cupboard. Thank you for the Hydra. I'll get to that in a sec.
Well. Where do you think you're going?
my children.
So what's the deal with Hugo and why are the people after him? An Inquisition. Why would an Inquisition be after a small child unless he was, like, not theirs? Bluestone, welcome in.
What is happening?
We will be all right, do you hear me? Come on. Hugo, take your sister's hand. I'll go first, and you just have to follow me, all right?
We've still not dealt with the monsters in the woods.
We have to cross the gardens. Amicia, hold your brother's hand and follow me in silence.
If you leave Hugo alone,
Yes. Yes.
he will panic and attract people towards him.
They are everywhere.
Trust me.
Summon DollyWhiskers to voice chat. I don't think that's going to happen tonight, so I'll refund that right now. Dolly is very tired. I do invite people to continue to press that button because I know it. I know it's not always the case that we'll. I know it's not always the case that I'll bring them in, but it's they're struggling quite a bit with their health at the moment, and it's not been the easiest thing to since we. Yeah, you get. I don't need to explain. I wish them a good night's sleep. I think they're lurking, so they like Dolly. If you can, DollyWhiskers, if you can hear me, Bluestone wishes you a good night's sleep. Yeah. They're around somewhere. They were here a little while ago.
They won't be able to see us.
They crouched to remain silent.
Mommy!
Shh.
Hey, I've got another one.
Who is it?
The gardener. Knows the family well. Says he watched the kids grow up.
Yes, the little one loves flowers. I used to take him some.
Flowers? You can do better than that. Take him. Make sure he tells you everything he knows.
Please, don't.
What is the significance of the kid?
It worked.
Shh. Hide.
I've worked here all my life. They're like family to me. You'll get nothing out of me. Go to hell.
Oh, yeah? You first! Listen. What is it? Something moved, I think.
Oh god, here we go. That was me. That was entirely my fault.
Move. It will be over soon.
I'm dead.
No! No!
Yeah. Don't get spotted. Instant death. Wasn't even subtle.
It worked.
Shh. Hide.
I've worked here all my life. They're like family to me. You'll get nothing out of me. Go to hell.
Go to hell.
You first! Listen, have a little think, and I'll come back later. And you! Don't die without talking to me first.
I'll be honest, I've never worn a plate mail helmet. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't make you, like, blind and deaf in every direction. How are they not seeing me?
Help him. I'll carry you. All right.
Yeah, get over that wall, you small child.
The Inquisition. Even though we got
Just
the
a
noble
boy and a
cause.
bunch of peasants.
Go on.
How long can it take?
Tell us everything.
Look out.
They'll see us.
We have to get further away. If I can hit the helmets in the crates over there, your sling will give us away. I can throw it instead.
To be stealthier, hold LB. Got no rocks. Oh, there's a pile of rocks. Oh, that's lucky.
That noise.
Right,
I
let's
think
go.
it came from over there.
I'm surprised the birds didn't give me away.
Ow, my head.
Breathe, Hugo, like I showed you.
What's wrong with him?
His illness has awoken. We need to go faster.
I need to calm down. So, the boy?
He's hiding, but Lord Nicholas is tracking him down. I heard.
Let's go.
Be right back.
Come back alive. We need you here.
Come back alive. Ooh. That priest looked like he looks like he's T-posing.
Nothing here.
Can't go.
Mother.
Maybe by throwing one of these pots.
Really?
The noise will attract him.
We'll slip past behind his back.
All right.
LB to aim and press throw.
Listen, I know what you poor people are like. Always got a sneaky corner. That noise. Better go see what it was.
They are all dumb. They are all super, like... They are... Oh, okay.
No. Stay calm.
Oh, no.
Hold my hand tight.
Where are we even going right now? Surely this is, like... It's like a...
Mother, the hole in the wall.
Yes, Hugo, I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I know you're scared, but if you get through there, you can open the door for us. You're the only one who can do it.
What's behind there?
Just concentrate on the door. You're a brave boy. You prove it to me every day. Amicia is going to let go of your hand. Then you can quickly go through, all right?
All right.
Be strong.
Okay, we can release him for a little bit of time.
Well done.
There are people.
Hold my hand. Come on.
Mercy! Mercy!
Wait.
Screaming for mercy.
Love the
won't make
picture
you
of
run
George, by the way.
faster,
He's
my lad.
very young there. Very young George. That was before me and Dolly were a couple. I think that was in the house Dolly lived in before they lived in the house with my parents for a bit. So that was... Like, he must be about between 1 and 4 there, I think.
Wait, I'm coming.
Amicia, you have to help him next time.
Sorry.
No, my head.
What is wrong with him?
An attack. Listen to my voice, Hugo, and you know how this goes.
My eyes. My head.
Listen to me. Breathe. Think of the cloud that you breathe in and blow out. In, out. Like that, slowly.
Mother, we can't stay here.
He's just
Give
a
him a
little
little
baby.
time. Are you all right, Hugo?
I think so.
So, let's continue. Courage, my darling.
Is it Hugo? Is it Hugo, jury? Am I gonna hate this small child? I love the cat, and I love that cat, and I've never even met him. I mean, that's nice.
You can come here.
Yes.
He is a staple around here. Rainy, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. We are escaping some medieval evil people, fleeing with my mother and my sick brother. Strap yourselves up. I'm not telling. No spoilers from me. I'm gonna put money, Jura, that it's gonna be the small kid.
We can go now.
It's too risky with Hugo. He's slower than us.
Just me,
There are bots over there.
just me stood up in the middle of the thing.
Alone.
Yes.
Working and lurking, rat simulator, let's go. How much money? Why? Because small kids are fucking irritating. You can press Beatrice.
I can let you know when it's all right.
Be very careful.
Have you noticed that they're all the same guy as well? The game looks like this, and I feel like they've done a little bit of a copy and paste with some of the NPCs. Like, we've run into this guy several times already.
Aim well. Mother and Hugo need time to get through.
What was that noise?
I need to call them now. Psst, come here. We're coming.
They're identical brothers. They're a family of octuplets.
Come quickly.
What? I get told off because I don't bring the child, and she just leaves him behind.
Nothing to report.
This way.
I was just gonna say, Kara. Like, she has a go at me because, oh, you didn't look after your brother. Look after your brother next time. Abandons child
The garden
immediately.
gate. We should be able to get out of here.
There's one guard left.
The scarecrow. I used to practice firing at it.
But he will come this way.
Yes, but we can wait until he goes away again.
All right. Leave this to me.
1 minute till an ad, chat. You will not miss the action. I will go on a break. Go and grab yourself a drink, go grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, snip a glove it.
Your sling will give us away.
You're right.
Almost. The sound of your sling will attract the enemies.
All right.
What the hell was that?
Come on, quickly, quickly. There's going to be an ad in 30 seconds. You're not going to miss the action. So you might miss the action. Can't risk it. BRB. See you in 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. Let's find out how we're going to get around him. What's happening?
Go away. Get out of here.
Go away.
Now.
I want to know what the deal is with the kid.
You're alive. This way.
This way.
This isn't
Follow me.
I'm sure this isn't a trap. He looks really trustworthy.
My darling. Go and hide quickly now.
Madame, they are
Amicia,
here.
you have to take your brother to Laurentius.
The doctor?
Yes. He helped me treat Hugo. He will look after you.
And what about you?
You
You
do
have
not
to come.
need me, Amicia. You
No,
are...
she's
I do need you. I
she's,
need you.
Yeah, it's not going to end well. Large man with sword on the way.
Hurry now. Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius.
Mother, no!
Gee. Yeah, that's.
Hugo, follow me. Now.
Kill the sister! Take the boy alive!
Soldiers! This
What's happening? Where's Mommy?
She'll catch up with us. Run as fast as you can.
Still somehow we're not dealing with the monster that ate our dog.
Amicia, the ground is shaking.
Oh.
Don't stop. They're right behind us.
The ground is shaking.
Straight on. Harry, straight on.
Where are we going? Mommy,
What's happening?
Just keep running.
Amicia, we have to go back and look for Mommy.
Bad things are happening.
We can't let them catch us.
The people in the woods seem to be being eaten by something.
Where should we go? I don't know. I don't know.
Like sinkholes are opening up and eating people.
Are we going to die?
No, we have to lose them. Oh no, they're everywhere.
What do we do?
Take a deep breath. Jump.
What's the what's under the ground? What? I have so many questions.
The village must be further on. Someone there should be able to help us find Laurentius.
A group of angry moles. Hi, Dro. How is it going, Dro? I hope you're having a good evening, Dro. Is it weird when I say your name that many times, Dro? I'm sorry, Dro.
Hugo. Hugo?
You go and admits it, yeah. I've never played.
Mommy won't be happy when she finds out I fell in the water.
Well, let's not mention it when we see her, all right?
Great tragedies. Thank you
Come
for
on.
the recommendation,
First,
Jura.
we have to get dry.
Good comedy. Oh, well, the comedy's in it. Jura said comedy. That's fine. That makes it better. I don't think Mummy will feel much of anything. Mummy has a distinct stabbing pain around her midriff right now.
Amicia, why did they want to capture us?
I don't know.
Because you're an
I don't
evil
want
little
to think about
bastard
it
for
right
some
now.
reason.
We'll ask Laurentius to take us to see Mommy and Daddy.
Yes, of course.
Child's haunted. It's the only
Where
conclusion
is
I can.
everyone?
It's the only conclusion I can draw. Child's haunted. Child's a ghost. There's comedy in this. I might have not watched it all. I mean, the evil guys getting eaten by the floor as we were running was quite funny. If that counts. That could be comedy in certain circles. Got some friendly horses. There seems to be a large amount of space to explore through, but not much to... The geese! I remember funnies in Game 2. I've bought Game 2 in preparation.
Hugo, not now.
But...
Don't touch them. They're all rotten.
But I'm hungry.
How can you think of food right now?
Your mum just died. Oh, I mean, he doesn't know, does he? Eat a whole chicken. I don't... Could a child in this context be the origin of a plague?
Smoke. There must be a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not burning bodies in the streets. Like 100% that that's not happening right now. In a plague game.
Excuse me, please wait. Madam?
Whole chimkin? I could eat a whole chimkin.
What's the matter with them?
They look scared.
You get to a certain point in your life where you're like, you know, did you ever get rotisserie chickens when you were growing up and your parents were like, okay, this could make soup, it could make sandwiches, there's like 2 drumsticks, 2 wings, like we're going to eat it over the course of maybe 2-3 meals. I'm pretty sure I could sit down and solo demolish an entire chicken in my, now that I'm 36. Like,
excuse me,
no contest.
I'm the daughter of Lord Robert de Rune.
I never ate
we
chickens.
were attacked, we need help.
Please, it's very cold.
I have sat and demolished an entire rotisserie chicken.
Anybody there? I'm with my little brother. The de Rune estate was attacked. I'm begging you, please help us.
We're wet and hungry.
What on earth is going on?
I managed to avoid eating meat the entire time. Were rotisserie chickens were really common in the UK. Like,
please,
you would
somebody help us.
You would go into
Go away. You're not wanted here.
You would go into a supermarket and they would be cooking rotisserie chickens. It's not as common anymore. In 2024, we are bored of rotisserie chickens. It's probably a COVID reaction.
I don't believe it.
They're hiding.
They're pretty common in the US grocery store. Okay.
We've waited too long. I told you we need to leave.
I don't know what rotisserie chicken is.
It's there.
We'll come back later when the...
A rotisserie chicken is when you go into... We used to have them in supermarkets here where they put a bunch of entire chickens on spikes and they're put in an oven and they cook like 360 degrees because they slowly rotate through the oven, hence why they are rotisserie.
Better. We'll all be dead before things get better here. That's enough. Don't want to talk about it anymore.
I think this is back the way we came, but I'm sort of like looking around. I see Germany's call it broilers.
Is anyone there? We need help. No one is going to let us in. What's the matter with them?
Plague. I have a question, Dro. And I'm not sure if it's because of the language difference or if it's just a way you've been taught to... When you type Germanese, because I read that as Germanese, but like in, I would say Germans conversationally, is there are you taught to say Germanese? Germanese is only a word that I've come to know because of interacting with Jura.
There's nothing for you here. Hero!
And it's not one that I'd ever really interact
What has got into you all?
I don't like this place.
It's not really one I'd ever heard outside of interacting with Jura. I don't like this place. Yes, because all the people are locking their doors as we're running through the streets, having been chased by a giant man on a horse.
Oh, look! Someone's drawn something on the doors.
Come back here. That means there are sick people in these houses. Don't touch anything.
Oh, they're not allowed to go outside.
It's more serious than that. It means that we could catch their illness, so stop running around.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, he's not the origin of the illness at all. It's just a Jurana thing, not a German thing necessarily. Okay. I'd never heard somebody say it like that.
Do apples on a tree
I don't like the short word German or use as language adjective generally superior place or describe. Okay. I mean, I'm not calling, I hope you don't think I was calling you out for it. I just, obviously you're not British and it's not a word that I've ever heard somebody say like that. So I was
That's why everyone's
curious.
hiding.
I can smell something cooking. Is it fair?
It doesn't sound like a fair.
It's gonna be people, isn't it? It's gonna be people. They're burning bodies.
Good Lord.
Yeah, there we go.
You! I'm begging you! Go get help!
Well, I'll be damned. Here's the rest of them.
What? No! Wait, we're just looking for someone.
And you found him. It's your damn music what brought them out, huh? Those dirty vermin that invaded our church. That filth would attack our children in their beds and gave them the black thing. But now you found Conrad Malfour. And I'm telling you, this is the last village you'll infect.
What is that weapon?
Come on.
And we're running again.
What's happening, Amicia?
Hello. Raiders,
Flap. Pixel Mia are just raided with 3 viewers.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and currently we are running from an angry mob. Pixel, how was the beta test for Call of Duty? Because I peeked in a couple of times. The gameplay looks... I was really into 2019 and then Modern Warfare 2's Call of Duty and then bottomed out of it when they released 3 and really upset me with it. I'm kind of tempted to pick up Black Ops 6. Would you recommend it? But hi. We played 2 hours and I feel like I just finished a 10-hour marathon. What are they calling it? Like the omnidirectional jumping? Like I've seen people like... They do like you're walking down some stairs, and they never did this in I don't think they've ever done it in Call of Duty, where you can sort of like throw yourself and get your gun out and fire as you fall. It looks really cool. And I think I read somewhere today that you can, yeah, it's so weird, but it's also kind of freeing. I also read somewhere today that they're going to implement, or I'm not sure if they've already implemented, you can take somebody as a human shield, and when you've got them, if you've got your settings turned on, you can have voice-to-voice communications with that person. And I would never trust it as a content creator, but as an interaction that, like some of my best interactions, some of the stupidest, some of the weirdest shit I've ever heard another human being say is death comms in Call of Duty. I really want to be able to hear somebody panicking because I've got them as a human shield. You can sprint and dive backwards. It's super goofy, but fun. I'm probably gonna pick it up. Not out till October. It doesn't there are so many games that I want in September. It's probably going to be my guilty pleasure game before the end of the year, I think. I turned off voice chat. First match we played had some toxic gamers. Yeah, it's inevitable with the Call of Duty thing. I can't wait for the game to release and everybody to tell me how bad it is without playing it. I enjoy reading the reviews when it comes to Call of Duty games because everybody says it's bad regardless of if it's bad. But yes, we are about to run for our lives from a group of angry people with very large sticks. We're yet to see any rats. I know that there are rats in here somewhere. We have just escaped the manor that killed both of our parents. Can do that in Helldivers 2 and Metal Gear Solid. Grab Game Pass, try the beta for free. I mean, by the time I know I'll probably like it, and I'm going to buy it eventually anyway. It's going to be on Game Pass, isn't it? We'll find out. I'll decide. Jumping, falling, and shooting. Replay Max Payne. I'm waiting for the remaster of it. It's not a replay. I've never played Max Payne. I'm waiting for the remaster that they're currently working on. But yes, if you need to raid and run, Pixel, please do so. I'm going to lurk and need a shout. Thank you very much for the lurk, and everybody else that's coming on the raid. If you need to raid, what did the cool kids say? If you need to raid and if you need to leave, just please leave. I can't think of what they say. Jade, we're about to run away from some angry French people. Strap yourselves in.
Just run! But why are they angry? Are they going to burn us too?
Demons!
We have to hide, Amicia!
Here, get inside, quickly!
All's quiet.
He's going to see us.
Don't move.
Just have to wait until they show themselves. Then we'll get them.
Raid and run is what the cool say. No, there's another thing that I say raid and run. There's another thing that I've heard people say recently. Like, I can't think it. Like, Penguin Queen Lucy says it, and I can't think of it. Gone from my brain.
What was that noise?
Raid and evade. Yeah, that sounds something weird. Something cool. I'm not cool. I'm just here in my t-shirt with my big old bushy beard.
Come on.
Living my best life as like tiny French kids running away from angry mobs. That man's got a sickle.
That's it. Almost.
We showed him.
There you are.
And here they come again.
Where are we going?
I've never been cool, so I got nothing.
Just run as fast as you can.
You're pretty cool, Jade. Don't come in here self-deprecating.
The wall.
Don't come in here self-deprecating. You're pretty cool, Jade.
They must be hiding in a hole somewhere, like snakes. Which way did they go?
We should never have come here.
Why are they doing that?
They think we have brought evil with us. We have to find a way out of here. Let's push it.
All right.
Aha! Read and forget. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to make a note of it next time I hear it. I'll report
Good.
back next time I hear it.
It now.
Next time we showed him is a wild thing to say when you try not to get killed from people. I'm a little bit irritated by the small child, like irrationally so. Does that say more about me than the game itself? Like, the fact that I'm having to babysit this small child, even though they're my character's sibling the entire time, it's really kind of irritating. I think he's 5. Bastard. Should be older. Okay, well, I can't get up there.
The chain doesn't look very strong.
But it will make some noise, right?
Do you have a better idea?
What was that? Distant French angry voices.
Help me push.
Yes.
Je m'appelle Claude. Je donne le box. Yeah, Hugo. Do you have a better idea?
Come, I'll get
Yes,
you up.
yes, 5-year-old child. Do you have a better idea?
Well, we got out.
So we can leave now, right?
If they don't find us again.
But you have your sling. You can protect us.
It's not that
Oh, yeah,
easy, Hugo.
It's gonna end real well. Not a gun, I'm just throwing rocks. How many rocks does this child think I've got in my pockets?
Outsiders! Oh no, quickly, quickly! The ladder, go and climb, you first!
It doesn't look safe, Amicia.
We're running out of time, they're coming!
It's going to break.
Anyone seen anything?
No!
I told you.
They went that way.
Hugo, where are you going? Don't leave me!
Amicia, come here. This side.
There you are!
I found this, so you can climb up.
Well done. I'll get it to fall. Watch out!
What exactly did that achieve?
Come on, come on.
Here you go.
Well done.
Oh yeah, he's so sickly and ill.
I'm sorry about the ladder.
It's my fault. You were right.
We need to go home.
We can't. Not without Laurentius.
Turn it to Germany's language. The way she calls Hugo all the time is initially funny and cute and turn meme or annoying after a few of her shouts. These two are meant to be somewhat annoying on design, I believe.
Amicia, hide.
Well, where the hell are they? Conrad lost his mind when his kid died. We have to burn innocent people? Chase
Amicia,
kids?
your sling makes too much noise.
You're right.
Plague spreads through the village. Eh?
I mean, I saved it. I almost ran directly into them. Considering the shit they go through, he's actually doing pretty alright for a 5-year-old. I've never had to flee for my life with a 5-year-old, I will say.
nothing.
You can't exactly like rate his successes based off the fact that he's not saying much, because how many 5-year-olds in... I don't think this is a common life experience for a 5-year-old. Thank God, Volcom Ryan. Thank God Volcom Ryan is here.
I did hear something.
Yeah, you better go
I
over
did.
there. No? I mean, I don't know how you're raising your 5-year-olds in Germany, but I'm pretty sure running for your life from plague-suffering people is not a common life
not
experience.
again!
Here we go again!
Which way?
I don't know!
What shit, he doesn't know they dead, right? He might think she is dragging him around for no reason. True. If this was a British child, if this was a British child, they would have thrown themselves on the floor and be kicking their legs and screaming that they want, like, their sweets right now or something like that.
There's no way out!
Oh no! Quickly, please!
I'm trying! I'm trying! It won't hold them for long. Quickly, quickly!
They know we're here!
Same in Germany.
No, it's stuck! Hugo, go through there. Open it for me.
Right.
Brian, not move. Child, I do that now. French kids are simply superior in dealing with trauma.
Hurry! Quickly, Hugo, please! Hugo, he's here!
I'm coming!
Hugo, do something! Run!
I told you!
I have to stop Amicia.
Oh, please, we've got to carry on. Just a little further. A dead end. We're finished.
This way. Don't be afraid. Come in.
This is the most infected part of the village. Where are they?
Listen, we'll tell Conrad we lost them. I'm not staying here.
Oh, they're cowards as well. That's good.
Rest now. You're safe. They'll never come looking for you here.
Do you have plague?
You're soaking. There are clothes you can change into upstairs.
Oh, please let me...
In a chest in the bedroom.
Are you sure? Thank you.
Please let me change into plague clothes in the most infected part of town. I'm sure that will end well for both of us. It might be the audience. How many of the present's audience have kids? I don't think I attract that many parents. I thought Jura had kids for a long time, but I thought also Jura was a wholesome streamer, and God was I wrong.
That's better. What about you?
We have to go and find Mummy, Amicia.
Not yet. She told us to find Laurentius.
But that's silly. We're going to get
That can be
caught.
awesome.
Hugo, we're going to do what she told us, and that's it.
That's exactly
Hugo,
what...
wait.
That's exactly what a non-wholesome person would say. I'm sure we are more accepting to teens saving their dog or cat goldfish. Not with children, they end up in the microwave.
Incense. The same as Mother used to use.
You realize how out of context that sounds absolutely crazy, Jura? Like, absolutely monumentally bad. Why can I can... I was gonna say, it lets me climb very slightly on the edge of the shelf. Very wholesome. I'm not even gonna explain it. I mean, we're all like...
They fit you. Good. They belonged to my grandchildren. Oh.
You sorry, Cookies? I'm sure
my
she
name
meant
is
the
Claire.
I'm
microwaving.
Amicia. And this is Hugo. Say thank you, Hugo.
Thank you.
Clovey, what is happening here?
The plague.
This is a really inappropriate time for this.
Those...
The one thing I haven't turned on... I didn't turn what is happening here. It's so well timed.
Still alive.
I haven't turned on subtitles as I usually would.
But where are your parents?
Oh, they're not coming
At
up
home.
anyway. There they are.
They're waiting for us.
We're looking for a doctor. Laurentius.
A doctor? Perhaps? A man did come and help at the hospice early on. The monks might be able to tell you more, but...
What?
They haven't been seen recently. No one goes near the church anymore.
It's all we have. We must go and see.
You'll die there. But no one listens to old Clary anymore, so... Anyway, I see you have a sling. You're going to need it. But it'll be no use to you in that state. Go to the backyard. You'll find some new strips of leather there. And feel free to use the workshop in the next room for your repairs.
That's very kind of you.
We get upgrades, chat.
Feel free to use the tools by the workshop.
Please may I eat this giant pumpkin?
Right, got the tools. I just need the leather.
Okay, time to loot.
Leather. Right, let's get to work.
Now we're gonna loot some more. I hear pigeons. Anybody else hear pigeons right now? No, I get nothing. I mean, it said I was changing my clothes, but all I seem to have done is put on leather, like I'm outfitted now. What exactly is the one elbow of armor for, do you think?
Come on, keep calm and concentrate.
Hitting enemies in the head will kill them instantly. Fun fact, the reason South American civilizations were ravaged by diseases and plagues before white peeps introduced those, they lacked large-scale animal domestication. South Americans were ravaged by disease... Can you explain why? What does animal domestication have to do with spreading of plague? Are you telling me that there was a bunch of wild animals, so they were spreading the plague that way, as opposed to, like, them all being in pens and being more restricted? We make more strings.
That's much better. With the right materials, I could improve it even more.
Okay, of all the games, considering how long this is, I was not expecting there to be, like, an equipment upgrading component, but here we are. All mass killing germs jump from animals to humans.
Right. I must go and thank Clovey.
He's already dead.
Ah. So?
It's a lot better. Thank you, Clovey. Thanks for everything.
So that's where you lost them. Yeah. Shh. They won't survive long around here if you ask me.
What on earth are you doing? Put that mallet down. Are you stupid or what?
I am not stupid.
Don't shout.
Children, that's enough noise.
I want to see Mummy.
Shut up. You're going to get us killed.
Mummy will protect us.
That's enough.
I want to see Mummy.
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Or Daddy.
Amicia.
You're lying.
They were killed at the house. Both of them, so shut up.
Lying. I hate you.
Please stop.
Hugo, no! Hugo, wait! Don't go out, you're mad!
It's a false friend situation, though we are viable hosts for those. We aren't adapted, instead staying sick and spread that we die. Oh,
Hugo,
plague. Remember that pandemic that everybody thought was a big deal and then they all just suddenly stopped talking about it and it never went away? That was a good time.
Where the hell are they?
Oh no, he's going to get us killed! Hugo, please! I'm sorry! Wait!
Right, they've kitted me out. Am I about to go fight that large man?
Oh no! Hugo! I shouldn't have shouted! Please listen to me!
No, leave me alone!
I'm sorry!
Bodies everywhere.
No! Monsters! Leave him alone!
So that's where you were.
No!
Jesus!
I didn't want to.
Amicia!
Hugo! I'm coming!
That was not subtle.
Oh, please say he's alive. Please say he's alive. Hugo!
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Stop squirming. We're just waiting for your system. You're not gonna put me into I'm gonna start with you. Why'd you have to come here,
please.
huh? Why?
Don't make me!
Is that how you're trying to kill me?
There has to be a way to get that armor off.
Idiot! This armor has stopped axes and swords. You're just a bit rusty.
Behold while I undress a man with rocks.
There's no escape. Sooner or later. I know what you're like. Fine. I can use that to my advantage. I'm going to show you what it's...
No, instantly dead if he touches me. Good to know. Don't get hit by the giant man with a stick. Leave it to you to phrase it kinky. What did I say? What did I say? I'm gonna undress a man with rocks.
You think
I'll
you
have
can
you know
defeat
I'm
me?
very consistent.
I fought in 2 wars, you know. You're just a bit rusty.
Hey, I'm consistent. I'm on brand.
There's no escape. Sooner or later.
I don't intentionally do it. It's just a thing that happens. Have you not met him? Is this your first time
You're a
here?
slippery one. But one hit's all it takes.
Oh, come on.
Just one.
Hey, you're all following me. It says more about you than it does about me.
Do you think you can defeat me?
Oh,
I
come on,
fought
stop
in 2
standing
wars,
up.
you know.
Give me that rock.
Come on, Conrad. Show 'em what you do best. I know what you're like. Fine. I can use that to my advantage.
I personally love the ha and arg that Amicia should every time when she uses the sling shot. He does most of the time, but once per 15-20 minutes he kinks it up. We do not kink shame here. We do not we don't kink shame here.
I'm going to show you what it's like to lose someone you love. You're a slippery one, but one hit's all it takes. I'm not scared of dying, you know. You took away from me the only thing I had.
No!
You're going to have to do better than that. Enough. Let's get this over with.
I've got no rocks.
Stupid! One of us is going to die. And the winner, what's the matter? Scared of killing someone else?
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm fucking hard. Yeah, you want some? David and Goliath Hoomst.
You killed him.
Well observed. I'm still not entirely clear on what they think I've done. Because what was he talking about? Music I was playing? Retribution. It sounded like he made a Pied Piper reference. I didn't understand.
Look, Amicia.
I'm coming.
Hold that thought. Come back to it later, okay. Fun fact, Hannibal and a good number of slingshot soldiers in his army that crushed the Romans. I have lost my controller has suddenly stopped working for some reason. I believe they've said your family played music and that's why rats. But what's that got to do? That's not... Oh, my controller is... Are we back? Yes, we're back. Weird. That's not how science works though, Sky. I'm pretty sure rats aren't actually attracted by music, right? Unless there's somebody out there playing a very, oh my god, exposition that doesn't happen all at once. I like to say, again, is this your first time here? I like to speculate.
Why are there candles?
The candles are to show that you're thinking of someone.
Oh, can I light one?
If you want to. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you.
Why is this on the bench? Are we look?
For Mummy and Daddy.
Watch over them.
Do you want to know why they said it, or do you want to figure it? It's not a spoiler. No, I'll figure it out. I mean, if I find a flute, I'm just gonna play
It's funny.
though.
The sound here.
There's an echo.
Hello!
Hugo, there might be people here.
Oh. Oh, a necklace.
It's a rosary.
What's it for?
Praying.
Can I use it to talk to Mummy and Daddy?
We'll do it together.
I'm not quite sure. Rats were kind of viewed as evil, filthy, probably because they carry disease. Plus, ever heard about the rat catcher of Hamel? Is it Hamlin or Hamel? I thought it was Hamlin.
For the evil I have just committed. I never...
Amicia, you're really squeezing me.
Sorry.
Got some alcohol. That's all probably a bad idea. Okay, there was a ladder along here somewhere, I think. Might be a translation thing. I swear it was Hamlin.
There's a broken window.
Like, I know the tale of...
Our way out.
I know the story of the Pied Hamlin, actually. But I'm not into medieval tales that much. I know the story of the...
It doesn't break like the other one.
It won't, Hugo. Trust me.
In German, it's Hamel. I know the story of the Pied Piper.
There's someone there.
Children, what are you doing here?
Father, we need help.
Leave. It's dangerous. You have no business being here.
Wait, please. It's important.
We should go and talk to him.
Is he the one who knows where Laurentius is?
It has to be him. It has to.
It has to.
Oh, they've broken everything.
So anyway,
What's
rats and
going on
music,
here?
great pairing.
Perhaps they're building bigger beds?
I don't think that's it.
It's probably a plague ward, and they're destroying plague beds. Oh, what's that? Got some sulfur. Somebody's leaving sulfur on a shelf. What's that? A book. We've got fabric. There's something on the floor there as well. Just who else is already in bed? I wish I was in bed right now, but I'm here entertaining. No, I don't. My face is, I will say, I was complaining about my face hurting when I went live today. Lo and behold, I've been magically healed through the power of Twitch again. Keeps my mind off things.
I know that smell.
Medicinal herbs. The monks must have put them in the water to purify themselves.
I mean,
Mother
Sky,
used to do
when
the
has that
same.
ever stopped you? I get very quiet when I'm in environments like this. How dare you? How dare you be so truthful? How could you, Chimken, be so accurate in a proper depiction of the world and the manner in which Sky Alucard has gone to bed?
Look at all those chickens!
Look at all those chickens. Indeed. I'm going to do a late one tonight. I was going to finish at my usual time, but I'm enjoying myself. And like I said, I will go eat. Go eat, Juro. I'll let you know if I discover anybody I actively hate.
Those are pretty. They're carnations. We had some in my herbarium, but those ones are prettier.
Hugo, we have to keep moving.
Wait, come here.
What?
It will protect you, and it's pretty too.
Oh, all right.
Now we can go.
Thank you, Hugo.
You're welcome.
I'll have you know, Juro, I did not hydrate for any of your 5 redeems in the last 10 minutes. Shots fired. See, Juro, that's how you make Juro not sleep tonight. That's how Juro's just going to be in my chat for like 24 hours straight now. You've said that, just in case somebody's in here that needs hydrating. You know what I tried to get in place the other day? I'm not sure if I talked about this on stream. I tried to get Discord to be able to have a hydrate button that would time out every once in a while. And I sort of got to a place where I could probably achieve it, but then I was like, I don't think I want anybody in the community to have this sort of power over me when I'm not streaming. It seemed like a really good idea. I had figured out how to sort of set it up so when somebody presses the button, it would deactivate and my Discord would get a notification saying somebody has told me to hydrate. And
Father.
You again. I told you to leave.
Just a moment. Just a...
You have no idea. Leave while you still can.
Please. Someone has to help us. Do it for him at least.
Someone having the power, it's just her. There are other people that would use it.
We are his children. We are looking for Laurentius, the doctor. Do you know him?
Yes,
but yes, it would probably mostly be Juro.
And I know he used to look after your family. He spoke of you. I am Father Thomas. Your presence here is not a good sign.
The Inquisition. They came and they...
I can imagine. But what is happening here is far worse. You must leave immediately, or you will die.
Father, the villagers wanted to kill us.
Oh, they're mad. They're mad. Oh, Laurentius. No, I cannot leave the church, but an exit through the crypt of the Three Saints. It may not be too late. I shall try to put you on the path to Laurentius's farm, but after that, may God watch over you.
I don't like the
All
sound.
seems calm for the moment. Come.
I don't like the idea of a crypt. A squid in a jar for every a quid in a jar for every hydrate.
Above all, be sure to stay in the light.
Father, why are there crosses on the village doors? Is it really the plague?
It started with bites during the night. Then the sickness spread. First in families, then to everyone. Fever, boils. People started dying. And when we finally found out where it came from, it was already too late.
And where did it come from?
We're nearly there. Brother Morel should be here. We are the last two remaining.
Waiting for the butt. What's the butt here?
Brother Morel. Stay here.
There's gonna be a butt and I can't figure out what it is. This guy's real creepy.
Brother Morel. Brother?
What is the matter?
Father?
No.
No! Quick! The light!
Father, no!
The light!
You can't stay close to me.
They ate him, Amicia! They ate him!
Where did they come from? How can there be so many of them?
That's got to be at least 6 or 7. I'll be honest, I saw this in the opening menu and was like, wow, that's a really interesting, like, it's going to be a plague game, so there was probably going to be rats, but they're never going to be like that. What the fuck is that about? Why are they horde moding? Typical rat behavior. They're coming from they're coming out of the goddamn walls.
So many of them! They're everywhere!
The guy's cloak's on the floor.
They're everywhere!
The light! They're scared of the light!
This seems like a completely rational place to go.
It's a nightmare!
We have to get back outside, Amicia!
I know! Keep moving! It's a monk. The other brother. We're going to have to climb up. I'll have to put the torch down.
No, please!
Calm down. There's a torch.
Do you have a
holder.
tally
We'll
list for
still
games
have light.
completed?
But
I
then
do not,
what?
but I do not have a tally list, but every single game I have ever played or every single stream I have ever done is available on YouTube. So I sort of generally look at that every once in a while.
Find something. Come on, I'll help you.
Right.
Why'd you ask?
I don't understand why there are so many of fire. We need some fire. The wood will burn quickly. We have to.
So you only started gaming for streaming? No. I was massively pro game. I fell into that trap. I was a stereotype in my 20s. I had access to adult money, but I have no staying power. So for a long time I would spend, and I didn't have a girlfriend at the time, or a partner or a house or anything like that. So when I used to buy games, I would play them for a bit and never finish anything. I've finished more games since streaming than I had in the last decade before that. You know that stereotype of people that, oh, there's a Steam sale on, better buy 5 or 10 games, never play any of them. Or I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm very glad that I've grown out of that habit now, and there are a lot of people out there that do that. If I was to offer you any advice, I would say don't do that, like, as a thing. I didn't hurt anybody at the end of the day, and I have a vast collection of video games on Steam, but do I wish I had completed a bunch of them? Yes, but like I said, since streaming, I've completed more games in the last 2 years than I had in the previous 10. I'm very proud of myself for that fact.
Hurry.
Because it was a component of like the way I played games. Like I would finish the occasional one, but not like all the time. You knew a game was good for me when I finished it. And it was probably at least 75-25 in terms of the split. So 75% of games I wasn't finishing. So it's kind of also why I tend to play story-based games on stream. While many veteran gamers act like they expect logical realism games, I wanted to know how many games you've played when you wondered about the weird. I've played a bunch of games. I've been gaming since I was about... Crash Bandicoot 2 on PlayStation. I'm trying to think of the other original games. Final Fantasy 7 original release. That sort of era of games.
Go away! Shoo! Go away!
Calm down, Hugo. The light will protect us, all right?
All right.
Ah, so that's their plague. Rats. The priest spoke of a way out, through the crypt.
Amicia! The 3 statues!
The crypt of the 3 saints. It's the exit the father spoke of. Oh, we have to find another way. I'll give you a hand.
Final Fantasy 7, I only remember Cloud's visit to the weird sex. He had fun. Oh, the honeybee hotel.
Up there, Amicia!
I should be able to knock it down.
They've eaten them all!
Try not to look. We can't do anything for them now.
It's horrible!
I know. Come on. You go first.
All right.
Every time Hugo says her name, I think he's trying to say Monsieur. I greatly mispronouncing it. I can hear that. Bonjour, monsieur. Je m'appelle RightBigChimken. I am here to say j'adore le Twitch chat. J'adore le Twitch chat. Voulez-vous qu'avez avec moi ce soir? That's. There I go, kinking it up again. Voulez-vous qu'avez avec moi ce soir? I got to accidentally and to activate French Chim. Hey, my I know what it means. I fucking loved my granddad on my mum's side. I absolutely adored him as a kid, and he did this thing. He called it Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Okay. He did this thing when we were growing up. He used to call it Franglish, where he would break out into this really thick, fake French accent, but still be speaking English. And one of my fondest memories of my granddad was he used to use it to break the ice. And we had a family friend come for a visit to my grandparents once. Like, they were at the house, we needed to go visit my grandparents. They came in the car with us. And one of my fondest memories of my granddad was seeing this little kid that was sort of like a little bit scared of him. Because they were in a strange house that they didn't know or recognize. And my granddad made them feel sort of like make them smile and happy being there by speaking this using this bad French accent. I love that man so much. He taught us to play cards.
Follow me.
Yes.
You're not sleeping. I mean, who is surprised? Raise your hand if you're surprised. Oh, I get it. There's something up. There's something up here I need to shoot.
Right, we'll pass at the same time. This way, come on.
All right.
I'm naive, I still believe in trust sometimes. I'm cynical and old. 1 minute till an ad chat.
They're making too much noise. Too much noise.
Hugo, calm down.
I'm sure this dark room is perfectly safe.
What is it? Can we use it on the rats?
No. It smells of beer. They must have brewed it.
Will be a long waking night, Jura. Alors, je parle un peu français. 16 seconds till an ad chat. I will be taking a 3-minute break. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. We will be back in 3 minutes for more ret nighttime-based activities. Jura, go to bed. Should I time out Jura so they go to bed? That crossing the line. I'll see you in 3. You can't have nightmares if you never go to sleep. Shall I sing over the background noise for you? Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me out discourteously. For I have loved you for so long, delighting in your company. Green slit. It's too late for that. Hello, I'm back. So I want to try this thing, right? I'm trying to put my own face on my YouTube thumbnails because there's this whole thing supposedly about if you put your own face on your YouTube thumbnails, your analytics will improve. And part of me doesn't but want to believe it. And I'm trying to decide if do you want to see me pull faces at the end of this stream for the thumbnail, or should this be something that I do off stream?
Cluck cluck. Drovana has just joined the Bok Bok Brigade.
Bro, you okay? Did you just unfollow and then refollow? Sure did. Okay, I'm done. As long as you're okay. Stuff and things and stuff and things and a table. We can carry more rocks.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Good. I mean, thank you for that, but welcome to the Bob Bob Brigade. Do not let the power go to your head. I'm just a round bearded man on the internet.
No rats.
You know those quite good US movies.
Oh,
Have a good...
No!
You know those quite good US movies. You have a good time until you come to the first scene. They do weird singing. You know those quite good US movies. You have a good time until you come to the first scene. They do weird singing. Wait, did you get mad at me singing in the break? I don't understand.
See any torches. How can we? What are we going to do? That seems to keep them busy.
Are you sure?
Another ham should be enough. Come on.
But not mad, but like unfollow worthy. Wow, it wasn't that. My singing's not that bad. I feel called out.
Down there, the Three Saints.
Wow, we've traveled. So when we came through that door at the end and went in the first door that we saw, like down there. We've traveled about 10 feet down this corridor.
All right, let's be careful. We'll be safe if we go that way.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
We won't fall. Hold my hand tight.
One. I don't quite understand this room. How many rocks did you bring?
There's a hole in the grating.
I'll lift this up. Can you get the torch?
Yes.
Can you just slingshot your way out? Not with that many rats.
It's heavy. Hugo, hurry up. Come on.
Can you imagine? Oh, the cats walked into the room and just flopped on the floor.
Oh, no!
Are you alright?
Yes. Stay where you are. The ground is rotten.
Amicia, how am I going to get back?
We'll find a way. Don't worry. As long as you have the torch, you'll be safe.
But what about you?
We'll move together. That way, the light coming through the grating will protect me too. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go then. Slowly. Very good.
And I'm dead. That's graphic. Sky Alucard, did you just delete that post you did earlier and then re-message me the same post? Did you just do that, Sky?
We'll be safe if we go that way.
I just got the notification a second time.
We won't fall. Hold my hand tight.
I messaged you instead of someone else. Okay.
That torch.
There's a hole in the grating.
I'll lift this up. Can you get the torch?
Yes.
Ratting somebody out. Yeah, come up with it. Give me your best rat puns. The only thing I could come up with today was reticulated spleen.
Hugo, hurry up.
And I don't even know what that means.
No!
Are you alright?
Yes. Stay where you are. The ground is rotten.
Amicia, how am I going to get back?
We'll find a way. Don't worry. As long as you have the torch, you'll be safe.
But what about you?
We'll move together. That way, the light coming through the grating will protect me too. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go then. Slowly. Very good.
Look, there's a hole. Do you want the torch?
Yes, there are 2 minutes.
But where can I get through?
The hole behind you. That's the only way I can see. Go through there and I'll meet you on the other side.
Are you sure?
Just stop if you see rats. I'll be with you very quickly.
Alright, but please hurry.
That man's got a book. No, what has he got? What is that? Sulfur. I feel like I should look around this room. Hello? Oh. Some of those rats exploded then because I got too close to them and they didn't seem to be able to leave. Oh god, that's kind of weird. The rats explode and disappear if you walk too close to them with a light source. What happens if I go and touch this over here? They sort of you know, don't mind me, I'm just evaporating some rats. Loot it all. I'm trying. Good news, everybody. The cat is here. We've had our first cat break of the day. Where have you been? Where have you been? Everybody's missed you. They've been asking after you and everything. You plan, kill all the rats and everything that is smooth sailing. Must be dark magic. Summoning the cat. I summoned a cat. Dark magic. Come over here. Come over here. I can hear my own thoughts. Come over there. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Sit down. Sit down. I booped his snoot by accident. Look at that. There you go. Good egg. Yeah. Ah! Give me that. Ow. That was my entire finger. Dun, dun, dun. Ow! Good boy. Okay. We're in overtime right now, so I'm not going to hang about with a cat on screen. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, and he's probably going to chill out on my desk for a bit. You going to sit down? Or are you getting down? What are you going to do? Make a decision. Not rub yourself on that microphone. Here we go. And through the church. This cat really likes to lie down in an annoying way on my desk. Now he's got his face about a centimeter from the screen. Oh.
Hugo! What's going on? Hugo! Talk to me! Come on! Come on!
Ow.
Hugo, are you alright?
How the fuck did he get up there?
Did they bite you?
No, I found a ladder, but there are rats down there.
I'll open a way through for you. We're going to get you down from there.
How? Okay.
Calm down, Amicia. He's fine. You're fine. Stay focused.
Get back in your hole. The sticks have a finite. The sticks are a finite resource. The stick ran out. George, do you have to clean yourself right there on my mouse? Get that. I love you, but get down. Get down. All the way down. There you go. He started cleaning himself upside down on top of my keyboard and mouse. You know The Adventures of Business Cat webcomic? I do not. Should I? Do I need a comment? Are you trying to? Do I need a comment? Do we need to get George his own webcomic? Yeah, that is not a permanent solution.
Hugo, I have to get him down here.
There's a thing you can shoot that I just... Oh, I see it. Thank you. I didn't see that. I need to start looking up. There's been a couple of occasions where I feel like I've not looked up. Okay, we can move into the room now. I kind of want to replace my stick.
These twigs burn too quickly. I won't be able to keep them back long enough.
Okay, well, there's another one there as well. Pick up the goddamn stick. Why can't I pick up the stick? Thank you. Now move into the room. Feel like that other fire. Relight my fire. Do something, something, desire.
Perfect. Thank you.
Does he... Have we cleared off the... Okay. So now if I take that and then walk it to the end of the room... And now walk into here... I don't like this. La 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 la.
Ready? You can come down now. Sorry, I shouldn't have left you alone. It's too risky.
That's all right.
Good job, Hugo. Crazy, wake up. I don't like this. Crazy, wake up. Hey, hello. Gotta wake up, gotta wake up, gotta wake up. Oh, Chrissy, I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. Hey, Sky, do you know if Dolly is watching the stream right now? Dolly, you here? Can't pick up this one pile of sticks. Game doesn't want me to pick up this one pile of sticks. Come on, there's a... I'm here, what's up? Ida. Ida, the horse is here. Eater. Yeah, there it is. Jura's probably still. Let's be honest. Jura's probably still here. They're just being quiet because we know that they know we'll react like that.
The crypt. Oh, thank you. We can get out of here now.
Yes, far away.
Is this building up to a boss fight? It feels like these tables only turn up when there's things to throw rocks at. Watch this. So what have we got? We can do... Are you telling me we can't do anything? With all the stuff that I've picked up, I can't do anything right now? I'm amazed.
Go ahead. I'm right behind you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, another dark crypt. Yes, please.
Oh, what's that on the ground?
Should we go anyway?
Yes.
Watson Le Carrot.
We'll be fine. Just stay close.
Watson, is this game loosely based on your life? I'm doing good. I was in some... You Amicia, not MacGyver, relax your standards.
What's that stuff on the walls?
I don't...
I mean, it happened in the era I grew up, Kirk. I had massive nostalgia when I played. I mean, that's nice, right? This is a really realistic representation of France, I hear. I've been to France.
They did that.
You think so?
Yes, we're in their nest.
So they're going to be even more angry?
I've been to France. I know what France is like. This is what France looks like. Absolutely untrue. Can't see the Eiffel Tower.
You mustn't touch the wall.
There's probably a baguette around here somewhere.
It's burning my throat.
And a man on a bicycle with some onions. This is in Paris. This in Paris. The rat ate the Eiffel Tower. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard about that.
Over there, light.
Yep.
We're there, Hugo. Run, Hugo, run! No way!
Part of me wants to believe that the rats are all in their mind. Like that's a weird. This is a weird metaphor in some way.
Amicia, I want to see Mommy.
Hey, what happens at night? It's old. Would it be called Lugdenum?
I don't want her to be dead.
Hugo.
I want her to come back.
Happens in the southeast of France. Your mind ate those monks. Part of me thinks this is it. Part of me thinks this is all a trauma response to losing their parents, and none of this is actually happening to them. I might be getting a little bit meta, but this feels very. There's some realistic depictions of history in this game, and then there's a giant, like, sentient cloud of rats.
So we'll never be able to go back home?
No, it's too dangerous.
Are there rats there too?
Maybe. I don't know, Hugo.
I'm scared. They'll find us when it gets dark.
We'll be safe with Laurentius. Come on.
Sky, did you just give me spoilers? Because it's very interesting that within the same breath they said, I'm scared what happens when it gets dark.
Up there, a windmill.
Is that Laurentius's farm?
I had no idea.
I hope so.
I've never seen a real windmill.
If we're careful, you'll be seeing one very soon.
Yeah, like, components of this game feels like this is all a little bit trippy. Like, Senua's had a very similar feeling. When it gets dark, you can see the shadow left of the Eiffel Tower on the moon. Just heard them excited about light, and then my mind got very concerned for them. It's going to be the stand.
Amicia, look! It's one of the men that attacked the house.
It's going to be
the Inquisition. They're here.
It's going to be the standard Minecraft experience, right? We're going to dig a very small hole and we're going to stand in it for 16 hours. What could go wrong? You bought a stick and flintstones, right?
How'd they do that? They're only fucking animals.
Do I look like a rat? How should I know?
Well, I say we'll never get rid of these nests using stupid lime.
Whatever happens, we have to get out of here before the sun goes down. They like the dark. So back to business.
I did hear something over there. Don't move, it will be over soon. Be reasonable. Come out of your hole.
I immediately fucked that up. Okay, it's get him to walk away and then follow him out.
Come on. Tell them you put up a good fight.
Is this a... should I just be throwing in the towel every time I'm spotted? Because that's the second time I've been spotted, and the second time it's basically been a guaranteed death. Okay.
Huh?
Oh my god, sit down! Why you not kill him?
Forget it. What? What's that? Let's check it out.
That's typical French experience as kids to be killed by armored knight while hiding in the bushes. I'm dead.
Hey, you! I'm gonna beat some manners into you.
I don't think beating him in the head with a rock. I got the impression that a lot of I'm trying to do it stealthily. We've only had one mandatory kill so far. Also, the tutorial thing says to divert his attention. You survived the time to adulthood? Okay.
What's all the racket?
Guy, you should be proud of me. I'm trying to be stealthy. You know, it's almost as good as my stealth play is almost as good as my sniper play.
Nothing.
And when I say good, it's absolutely terrible. Error 404, stealthy chicken. You like no, I hate stealth games. I'm terrible at the stealth games.
What a waste of time.
Which is kind of ironic.
The Grand Inquisitor should just tell us what he really wants from us.
No part of me expected this to turn into a stealth game, but here we are. I didn't do that much research.
Heard a noise. Now check it out.
Check the blind spots, like we did in training.
I mean, you're good enough, it's not a stealth game.
That should do it.
If you're good enough, it's not a stealth game.
No one will ever get through.
I'm going to the bridge. The cart will be back with the other...
Nothing there. All right, back to your post.
What's that?
Okay, this time I might actively have to hurt somebody. Oh god, there's nowhere to hide. Holy shit, the dumb fucking luck on
Nothing. I need to calm down.
that. Fuck! Just heavy armor, throw a Pevlin, you're good. Can't decide if that was masterful or just the stupidest dumb luck I've ever experienced. Can I leave this way?
Hey?
Huh?
Well,
I know I saw something move over there.
Oh god damn it.
what? Well...
Blind Chim blind. I see it. I see it.
We are trapped.
There's a hole in the wall.
I'm too big. You'll have to go in and open the window for me.
But they'll see me.
I'll keep him busy. Trust me.
Guy's massively gotten a knob on to find me. I have to wait for him to reset, because if he walks through and sees the kid, I'm fucked. But he's completely out of where he's meant to be. There he goes. All the way down. Now reset to your position, please.
It was nothing.
I don't have to undress people. You say you're gonna undress somebody with pebbles once, and chat never lets you forget about it. Do I need to save it? No.
What was that noise?
Come on.
I'm going.
Yeah, nothing to report.
Yes. Now it's my turn.
I was gonna say I didn't quite understand what we were meant to be doing with this, but he's just opened the window.
Again? I've got to know for sure.
Is it some sort of like mandatory, like skill-based thing that all of these people are thick as two short planks?
Well done.
Amicia, we have to get out of here.
Nothing at all.
Oh, do we? Do we, Hugo? What was your first fucking clue?
Hey, something moved. Here, intruders!
Amicia! Amicia!
Well.
We're trapped.
There's a hole in the wall.
So what the hell do I do?
I'm too big. You'll have to go in and open the window for me.
He stood on a.
I'll keep him busy.
He stood round a blind corner. He's 5, Chim. Give the poor toddler a break. You a stick in your back? I love the fucking way I just keep accidentally standing up. Oh my god, sit down!
That noise. Better go see what it was.
Come on.
I'm going.
Nothing.
Yes. Now it's my turn.
Commence shoveling.
Well done.
Amicia, we have to get out of here.
Oh, there's a pot on that shelf, and then you can see him through there, so you can... Okay, I didn't register the hole in the wall. If I do this... and then do... that...
Where was that noise coming from? Over there!
Down the fucking hill in the...
They blocked off the farm.
Down the hill and in the bushes.
The road is blocked. Any person or vehicle that wants to get through is to be stopped and searched.
And what are we looking for exactly?
A 5-year-old kid. Hugo de Rune. Brown hair, blue eyes. He's
Are you talking about me?
Lord Nicholas wants him alive.
Shh. Usual. Captain of the Purple Guard wanting them alive?
Very important, I was told. Lord Nicholas has his orders direct from the Grand Inquisitor himself. So keep your eyes peeled.
Careful, there's a guard in there.
Yes.
What? All right.
He's just walking back and forth in that one spot. Where's he going? All right. He's got no helmet on. A fancy looking lantern. Well, oh, this is great.
That's an odd sound.
Go on. Slowly.
Yes.
Master of stealth, hugger of people, RightBigChimken is amazing. I don't hug people. In fact, I really dislike hugging people. I don't know why I said that. Reduces the time required to achieve maximum accuracy.
This should make things a little easier.
Amicia?
What?
What did I do? Why are they looking for me?
You didn't do anything. They're the ones who did something.
You're possessed by the devil.
If they catch us, will they hurt us?
Probably.
They are not going to catch us, all right?
All right.
How are you today, Chimken? I'm running from the evil French people catch up. Other than that, I got a little bit of pain in my face, and we're just keeping on,
Hugo?
if you know what I mean.
Hugo, where are you? Hugo, it's not funny.
Imagine.
Hugo.
Did I scare you?
The Inquisition is here, Hugo. Do you want them to take you away? Don't ever do that again.
All right.
Imagine living in a world where the child voices that they're afraid of being killed, and then within 5 seconds afterwards, they run away and hide like a joke.
He needs Lord Nicholas and us too. We all have to muck in. That's why we signed
Hey,
up.
piggies! You should hide. It's dangerous.
Ouch, hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I did this foolish thing where I've been grinding my teeth. I explained at the beginning of the stream, so for anybody's benefit, hydrate whenever you feel it too. I did this terrible thing where I've been grinding my teeth for some reason. Like I keep catching myself doing it. Like I'm stressed at work and I'm concentrating, and then all of a sudden I'm pressing my jaw really tightly. That's the reason my back tooth hurts. Like, it's not like a dental issue, it's more of a my brain doing stupid things issue. Honestly, I keep catching myself and going, no, stop it. Jim, how are you enjoying Playtale? It's good. I am honestly very impressed. I don't really know how I missed this game. It's not really the setting I would usually play a game in. So that's probably the reason why. But it was a recommendation from... it was a recommendation from people in the community. They basically said I should play this. It's amazing. So here I am playing it, and it's amazing. Did you hear that Hugo said he like? Yeah, did you hear that? What Hugo said? He's like a mobile tutorial. Cling to your hand. Can't turn off the radio, of course. I'm just popping in to say he was right about shapes too. I just blinked and lost 4 hours. Oh, Pidge, you're welcome. It is honestly fantastic. Pidge, I spent a good part of yesterday evening and today. I basically, everything that I achieved on my last 2 streams, I ripped out in its entirety. And I replaced it with something that quadruples the capacity of what it's producing. But in doing so, I've made no progress. Like, I spent all of that time building something so all of the individual pieces get ferried out into specific spots, and it is the most satisfying shit you've ever experienced. If you've not watched my Shapes content, everybody, if you want to watch somebody go into, like, I was having so much fun. Pidge, I would happily watch you play that game. Don't listen to the naysayers. It's incredibly satisfying. That is an early access game with over 60 hours of gameplay in it, so God knows what it's going to look like by the time they finish it. I need to move this guy on my left. Somebody get this man satisfactory. It's on my list, but it's on my list. I've got other things to... I was going to do I was going to call it. Lovely seeing you today, Chimken. Thank you for saying so, Catch Up. Nice to see you. Yeah, I was part of that chat, so I've been looking forward to this. Good, Tate. I'm glad. Was there a pot in here that I needed to pick up and didn't? There was. Why can't I pick that up? I swear it just said that was it. Okay. That guy's coming back towards me, and fine. Okay, we need to throw a pot to move the guy on the left and then move into the middle. Is he just doing circles? He is. Fine. So this, and this.
What is it?
Yeah,
what?
Go over there.
Come on. There ain't nothing here.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Oh, God. I bite my nails when stressed too, or pull weird faces. On purpose, everyone does this stuff when nervous is stressed. It's been busy at work this week. It's kind of like... I have a general idea why I'm doing it. It's just kind of infuriating because I keep noticing that I'm doing it and going, I need to stop it. I need, like horses have where they walk around, they've got like the bit in their mouth so they can't rub their teeth together or bite. I don't actually know what the function of that's for, but I need one of those. Would anybody? Is that a bridle? Is that what that is? It's a bit. Oh, just a bit. So what's a bridle then?
There's a noise over there. I'll go.
Be careful.
There's a chest there, hence the term chomping at the bit.
Just me and the crickets.
All right.
What's a bridle then? Basically, the bridle is all the straps that attach the reins to the bit of the horse. Okay. Basically, I want Dolly to ride me around the house like a horse. Not in a sexy way, just might make me feel better. Bite splint.
All right.
Good, he didn't see me. I can't physically... I think if I had a pot spare, I could probably move that guy from that chest, but I don't think I can. No other equestrian inquiries. No, you may take your leave.
Hey, I saw one of ours along the trail earlier. Dead as a doornail. Shouldn't we bury him?
Had he been bitten?
Yeah.
Did you touch him?
Nah.
Good. Because when a rat bites you, it poisons your blood. You get boils all over, and everyone around you can get it and die too. That's why it's called the bite.
Well then, think we'll just leave him where he is.
What was that noise?
I'm not crazy. I heard something.
And now we run. Or walk very slowly through the middle of this thing. Don't turn around, 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 don't... We're fine.
When are they going to call us back to camp? Shit, it's nearly dark.
Well, there was nothing.
I'm really looking forward to when it gets dark, chat. If you get bitten, you get turned into a were-rat. Chrome Bubble. Holy shit. Hello.
Flap flap. Chrome Bubble just raided with 19 viewers.
Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer and I'm taking my first steps into France, getting chased around by very large, scary rats and a bunch of French people in plate mail. I don't think I've ever been raided by you before, Chrome. I don't recall. So I'm going to play a channel trailer. I so very rarely press this button anymore, so I'm going to play it for you. You're going to see a little snippet of what I like to think is very... It's like me concentrated, and then if you like what you see, you can hang out. But if you need to raid and run, please raid and run. And I hope you're well, Chrome. Our stream schedules don't line up that well. No, it's fair. And that's not a criticism. And I've gone quite late. 11 out of 10 game choice. Final Fantasy 8. Final Fantasy 8 is 100% the best Final Fantasy, and I will not be taking any further questions. Enjoy the trailer. Did I just come? Ah, serves you right, you bastard. There he goes. There might be swearing. Get that child some fucking shoes. There's very much swearing.
Kill the baby!
Smoke the baby.
You hit me!
Sorry. Where would I find the knob, chat? I can't find the knob. I don't usually have this problem. No random chimkin falling down holes. No! No! Ladies and gentlemen, I can't read the wheel. I'm gonna use manual zoom. Oh! Oh, it was a poo, okay. Fingers first, then balls, then tongue. Him masturbate. Him only masturbates with one arm. The only way I can get aroused is by watching videos of cows eating grass in fields. Oh my... Dolly just came into the room to bring me food. And then the phone rang and my little heart. That's it. That's a little bit of me. If you want to raid and run, please do so. But in the meantime, we will be continuing to press through Plaguesville, myalgic encephalomyelitis. I like the trailer. There's like 5 of them, and I make them every once in a while. From like, I need to build. I get the build up of clips happening, and then trailer just goes plonk one day, and then there's an additional trailer. So, oh yes, Final Fantasy VIII is the best Final Fantasy. I will take no further questions. I'll really upset some Final Fantasy fans out there. It was the last time Final Fantasy innovated something. I just got brothers. Oh yeah, with the... It is also, I will fully admit, it is the game that's easy enough to break early on. Like, it's not even overleving. It's a really good game that suffers from horrible English translation. I'm trying to think, can you elaborate why 8 is best? I got to do the grind and get Doom Train. Final Fantasy VIII was a really massive breakaway from how the Final Fantasy franchise had done the equipment setup previously. Final Fantasy IX was then a slightly strange step away still, but I never quite gelled with the Final Fantasy IX setup. Final Fantasy VIII's with the junctioning and the way that it used spells as resources was really interesting, and I don't, off the top of my head, think it's ever been done in a similar way since. A lot of people really like the action RPG like element of the later games and the sort of direction those games are going. I really have fond nostalgia memories for those much earlier ones. And personally, after Final Fantasy 12, I haven't felt like they've absolutely nailed the action RPG like route that they've gone down. The only place that it's really gelled with me, which is why I'm playing it on stream on Mondays and Tuesdays at the moment, I really like the combination of the menu system and the action RPG stuff in terms of swinging swords, etc. in Final Fantasy Remake 7. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and I'm assuming Rebirth because I can't imagine they've changed it massively. Final Fantasy 8 is just it's that, like, I was really fond of the franchise, and Final Fantasy 8 was a big change, and it's sort of it's just in my brain. Also, the story is great, and the general aesthetic is great. It's got a really good car game in it. Yeah, because a lot of people have really enjoyed 12. They've really enjoyed 15, and I've yet to play 16. I really like Final Fantasy 14, but that's the MMO, which is a slightly different sort of kettle of issues. Yeah. Boy Band Simulator Final Fantasy was dumb. There, I said it. There, I said it. And then the best one previous to that, they did Star Wars, basically, which was Final Fantasy 12. It was basically Star Wars, and it was shit. I think a lot of people really liked the Zodiac Age, which is the remaster that they did of Final Fantasy 12. Sweats in 200 hours in Final Fantasy 15. I hated that game so much. And am I okay to say something that, like, I don't want to ruin your memory or experience of the game? Are you okay for me to say it? Like, if you really sit down and think about the opening segment of Final Fantasy 15, it's all just copy paste. It was my game in grad school, so it got me through some. Ciao, Watson. Thank you, Watson, for hanging out. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 felt like lots of little, really interesting bits, but the universe was just really boring to me. Like, when the story was happening, it felt really good, but you couldn't straightforwardly get from... I just didn't like the world. And then they did an Assassin's Creed tie-in, and then it just got silly. Everyone is allowed to have an opinion. I did like the car. I will say, there's a car in Final Fantasy 15, and I won't spoil it, but the car is freaking incredible. And I particularly liked it in Final Fantasy 14 as well, when they released it as a mountain game, because I like, in an MMO, I really like when you can get a mount that seats more than one person, so the car was amazing to me. Also, Sid wasn't a grumpy old man, which kind of upset me. Also, I've discovered a new recipe. The car is cool, plus Gladio and Ignis are hot, so yeah, I'm... As Final Fantasy 15 is boy group road trip. Yeah. I will say I'm really hyped for Final Fantasy 16. I watched a friend play the demo the other day. I'd not really watched any gameplay in fear of spoilers, and I am really hyped to play 16. I don't know when that's going to happen. It will be on stream, but I kind of want to get Remake finished. I want to do Crisis Core as well, and then do Final Fantasy 16, so it could be a few months away by now. But either way, Final Fantasy, Chrome Bubble. I knew there was a reason I liked you. Final Fantasy 8. Let's get attacked by some more British people? French people. And we're creeping. And we're creeping. And we're in the bushes again. I'm excited to play 16 playthrough. I played it when it came out and honestly loved the story. It was one of those games, like, I know everybody was really massively looking forward to it, and then it came out and then nobody ever talked about it again. The coverage of that game just dropped off the face of the planet, and I don't know why. I assumed at the time it was bad, and I don't think it is. It became one of those games that nobody talks about. I think it's probably the difficulty is it was on PS5 and I'm still yet to, outside of searching for content on it, which I was never going to do because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. It was one of those that...
So they can't see us anymore?
No, they can't.
We're fine.
Come on,
Small
I'll help
child.
you.
All right.
5 minutes till the ad, chat.
Fall back. What's happening?
I don't like the fact that they said fall back and it's getting... didn't have to compete with BG3, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, no, that's true.
Hugo, we can't stop.
Oh,
Not
that's
here.
bad.
I feel funny.
Come on. We'll be able to rest when we get to Laurentius's place.
My head.
This is bad.
It hurts.
I don't know what to do, Hugo. What would Mommy do?
Give me medicine.
I can carry you. That's the best I can do. Come on, climb up.
The PS5 exclusive release really hurt them too. They were never going to release it on PC at the same time, and to be honest, I think we're at a point now with Final Fantasy. I think we're at a point now with Final Fantasy releases where they will massively benefit it if they do release. If they released it on PlayStation as the console exclusive and just released it on PC at the same time, I know there's some large money exchanging hands to make it not happen that way. But if they did that, I swear their sales would be through the absolute ceiling. Square Enix has said they're going to stop with the exclusive eventually. I'm not saying put it on Xbox, because I'm a dick and Xbox sucks. But if they just released it on PC, I got to a point with console gaming where I just grew out of it. I'm mildly tempted to buy a PS5 for a couple of reasons, but it would be mostly for streaming, and it's not. I feel like the exclusive thing is just a bit old hat now.
Leave the house, you know.
I know.
That must be why I feel all funny.
You're just tired.
I miss her.
At least you were allowed to see her.
Huh?
Nothing.
We're getting exposition. You just get to a point in your life where you don't sit in front of the TV long enough to play on a console.
We're nearly there.
Or at least I did, anyway.
Inside again. Like Mummy.
He'll get us to safety.
All right. It's true. It's dangerous out here. But sometimes...
Meanwhile, I have a PS5 and looking into getting a PC for streaming ain't no winning. I just got to, like Tato, I just got to a point. Also very exciting that you're getting into streaming. I'm really happy to hear that. I think everybody should at least try it once. I got to a point in my adult life where if I was sat on the sofa with DollyWhiskers, we'd be watching something together, like on TV or something. I would not get home. I would not sit in front of the TV and play in the console for long enough periods, because 9 times out of 10, if I wanted to socialize with my friends, I've got a lot of, even before I met all of these people through Twitch, a lot of the friends that I met through university, they live all up and down the country. So the only way we really socialized on a regular basis was through Discord. And I don't have a laptop. I have a desktop computer, and it's not in the room where the console is. So it was always one of those, I don't sit in front of the TV anymore. Like, it's just not something I do. I'm at my PC if I want to socialize with people. So it's not, and we don't have a TV in our bedroom. There's not really a place for a console outside of a portable, maybe, that I can play in bed. There's not really a place for like a designated console in my life anymore.
It's fun too.
You'll get better one day.
Are those dead animals?
What on earth happened here? We're going to have to be careful now. You better get down, Hugo.
We got evil cows, dead cows, everybody.
It's getting in my shoes.
Ugh. I don't believe it.
Are we going to talk about the fact? Fun fact, a console can be hooked to your desktop screen just fine. Yes, I know that now, but at the time, it wasn't something I put too much thought into. Used to stream a few years back, but it wasn't my own stream, so a lot of the conditions weren't ideal. I took a big break from Twitch after that, and now I've gotten involved again, and I'm seeing how much more it can be, and I'm very excited to see if it'll be a viral option. I'm really excited. Let me know when you get started, and I'll drop you. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you started, because you know what I'm like with this shit at the best of times. I'm not sure if that is the account that you're going to use, but go follow Tater Chip. They've been in the community for quite some time. Obviously I've not seen their content based off the conversation that we're currently having, but go get them started. Now you have to use that account. I've sort of strong-armed you into it. But yeah, go drop Tater a follow.
No! The torch! Get to the torch, quickly!
Lovely.
Calm down. It's all right. They can't reach us. Come on,
Chim, I really
let's
appreciate
go.
that. No problem. There's going to be an ad break, and I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer at least. So we're going to go for a 3-minute break. Go grab yourself a drink. Go grab yourself a snack. Hug a loved one. Sniff a beloved family animal. And I will see you in 3 minutes. There is. I will tell you when I'm back. I mean, I'm basically back now. There's like 7 seconds. Hello, everybody. It's me. And somebody in chat has asked, there a backstory why chicken, fave animals? It's really not that big of a deal. basically, there is a line in the fifth series of Digimon. It's Digimon Tamers, where a giant evil Digimon comes into the real world from the internet called the Deva, and he's like powered by electricity, and he like takes control of all of the local wildlife, flora and like the local wildlife. And there's this owl sat in the tree, and the line from this owl sat in a tree is, "Hail to the Deva, he who drinks from the light of man and looks like a right big chicken." That's where the right big comes from. And when I was looking at it at the time, obviously, like, it's almost a bit of a meme now. I like chicken nuggets, everybody. I really like chicken nuggets. I like them then. I like them now. So there's also a popular meme of two corgis asking for Chimken nuggers. And that's where the Chimken part of it comes from. So yeah, RightBigChimken. I like chickens anyway. And it was I kind of set out with, I wanted a theme. And actually, there have been a couple of occasions that I have absolutely cooked when it comes to sort of like a brand identity through work or through advice to friends and so on. I know I am bigging myself up, and I think somebody redeemed a compliment. I think Sky redeemed a compliment, which I didn't address at the very beginning of stream. So the compliment I'm going to give to myself right this second is, I cooked with RightBigChimken. As I could absolutely suck as a content creator, but I can exist happily in the fact that RightBigChimken as a brand concept was really cool, and it's done really well for me. I go into chats and I only ever get compliments about my username. I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but here we are. Come over here. We got the cat, everybody. We got the cat. We're gonna do this because I can hear my own thoughts. Sit down. Sit down. Butt on the table. Give me that paw. Yeah. That's what we like. Butts on tables. That's what we like. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's it. I think a lot of people have like big emotional attachments to their usernames. And I do, but I've increasingly got an attachment to my username. Like, it's a thing that's developed over time. When I basically decided at some point, I'm not going to tell you what my previous username was, because I'm not sure what that would give you access to. Get down, all the way down. We're not sitting up there today. I'm not going to tell you what my old username was, because I think that might give the game away on a number of like private things that I would like to remain private. But I basically turned around and said, it wasn't even because I was streaming. I basically said to myself, I want a username that I have, like, that's cool, that's like a thing that I can be like, yeah, this. And I did it long before I started streaming, and it was just like a clarity moment, because I had a shitty one and I just didn't like it, and it was, you know, I didn't want to be one of these people that had my own name as a username and just weird shit like that. You know what? I'm just gonna run.
We need fire! We have to get out of here.
Alicia, there's some fire up there.
Let's go. The torch!
Everybody
Hurry! Come on, faster!
You're very emotional. I'm lazy, so I don't want to change. Plus, mine's freely available anywhere, everywhere. It's really good. Let me just tell you, it's really good if you have a username like that. Like Drovana in your case. I imagine Jura is unique to them as well. It's really good if you just have a word that's yours that isn't like anywhere, that isn't like used or is in any format. Like, it's so much easier when you've got something like that. I did not. I went through a couple of iterations, and I just wanted something that I felt attached to, that people could use me as like a call sign for, and this one stuck. And then when Twitch came around, I was like, okay, can I build a brand around this? And I did, and here we are. Chickens, everybody. Who knew?
Climb up. I'll help you.
Right.
Now I want to know your previous name. I can't tell. There were 3 in total. I'll be brutally honest. I can't remember the first one. I'm sure it existed. I don't know what it was. I can tell you, I know what the second one was, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't know if that would reveal anything. Basically, I think it involved cats because I changed it for the first time when me and Dolly got into a relationship. And I can't remember what it was before that. I just can't. I can't remember what it was. God knows. That's really weird. There's been 3 major ones. The middle one was sort of like a stopgap when my brain went, I don't like my original one. I want to change it. And I did change it, and I didn't. Eventually, I sort of went, yeah, this was sort of one that I was settling on, but I don't particularly like it. And then RightBigChimken came along. I'll have to think about that. I can't remember what the first one was.
That mud again. We'll never get through.
I like Cave Dog's a cool username. Okay. That mud again, we'll never get through. Aha!
Good Lord.
Are they really all dead?
They've been slaughtered. By the Inquisition, probably.
I'm going to be sick.
There's the thing there. I can see it.
Let's go.
I like Cave Dog's a cool username. Why, when I've got the torch out, why can't I move quicker than this when I've got the torch out? How infuriating is that? Yeah, back you savages. Back you savages. I'm gonna run out if you don't. Yeah. Awkward.
That mud again. We'll never get through. Oh, good Lord.
Are they really all dead?
So you know where? Yeah. Well, it's basically
they're slaughtered by the Inquisition.
It's
probably.
basically piranhas, right? They just swamp you and. Why could I not run? Am I being an idiot? Could I run? Was I pressing the wrong button?
Let's go.
Yes.
No, and I'm just going to do exactly the same thing again. It didn't help that I got stuck on the real estate as I was coming up the hill. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a numpty. Because running is a fire hazard. I'm a numpty. I can light it like significantly closer. I just light it here. Yeah, you didn't see that. Ignore what I just.
Go again.
Ignore what I just did. That was dumb. Yeah, there's another one on the. It looks like a catapult. I'm sure it isn't a catapult, but that looks like a catapult. Don't step on the mud, otherwise we're screwed. No, it is legitimately a catapult. Why on earth is there a catapult? Fabric, leather. The difficulty is if I fire this...
Let's push this.
Ah! No, that's great. Good game. I was expecting it... What is the purpose of this device? It's not a catapult at all. It's just like a portable...
Nearly there.
It's like a portable...
Why did they kill the pigs?
Maybe to contain the rats here.
I love that it's not
very heavy.
It's not crossed their mind that Laurentius. Why would Laurentius be at this farm?
Talk. Push.
I hoped you could launch yourself over the rat filled as a fireball. Yeah, this looks like a catapult, right? I don't really think somebody would build this. I'm not. Did they really need portable like fire pits? I'm not sure this is a thing that ever existed in history.
We did it.
Oh,
We made it.
The rats are...
Laurentius! Shh! Hugo! But... What if it's not Laurentius? Huh? Did you think of that?
The rats are just magically staying outside. It's French, don't question. I mean, they invented brie. What can they do wrong? We got any cheese lovers in chat? Frickin' love cheese.
Empty.
The horse.
The rats must have been here.
Poor thing.
Well, that's clearly a door.
Climb up.
Are we about to do the standard push a thing onto a thing to make a hole in the floor trope? Grab that. Go over here. Yeah, no, we're not. I'm surprised. I was expecting to drop something onto that hatch and it be openable. Okay, so what the frick was the point of this entire upstairs part of the building? Just throw him off the balcony? There's nothing here. What's that? What is this for? Okay, maybe you come back to it. Fine.
Follow me.
Yes.
Come on. Don't worry, Hugo. I've got one really well-protected elbow that I'm sure will get us out of trouble. Dead horse, anybody? No. Weight drop to open, irrational. Yeah, again, it's one of those things, right? Chimken says sushi shit, and is also massively irrational as a human being. That's a mood.
Those bags look heavy. Rotten
You're
grain.
still alive.
Must
I'm
be to
sorry
feed the
about
pig.
your friends.
Look at him! He's lovely. If I have to use that, I feel like this is a Disney film waiting to happen. It's one pig, one chicken, and a horse. They're gonna go on an adventure. Plus, I need to deploy more rat puns. You do, because I need example. I need exciting new ideas for future titles of A Plague Tale games.
Hello there. Not a night to stay outside, hey?
I'm checking everything except the main building where we're probably meant to go.
It's really dark. Maybe there's a monster. Is that the windmill?
What's left of it?
Exciting.
It's
Sorry to
pretty.
waste your time. Hey, I find you exciting, Drew. Believe in thyself. Hello, Laurentius.
Locked. We have to get in somehow.
Amicia, a flower.
Hugo.
What is this?
This is not really the time, you know.
What is...
Please.
All right. Go ahead.
It's called Granny's bonnet. It's as if she's hanging her head because she's sad.
Perhaps she would be less lonely with us.
Yes, it's not good to be alone.
What is the significance of the flowers that he keeps putting? I just noticed I've lost my original one, but what is the significance of the flowers he keeps putting in my hair?
It's locked, Hugo. You go in there and open the door for me quickly.
A little bit
And
casual.
be very careful, right?
Totally casual breaking and entering.
Good.
Table.
Oh, it smells funny.
It's alcohol from the stills.
Okay, I'm gonna use this to... Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, you creepy old bastard. Whoever that is, he doesn't sound...
Not bad at all.
Whoever that is, he doesn't sound very well. This is a big old place. There is achievement to crush all his flowers, maybe. I haven't really looked at the achievement. It's not always my go-to. Oh, there are going to be rats in here at some point because there's giant hams hung on the wall. Like, this place is getting overrun shortly. Be prepared, chat. It's going to happen. He's making moonshine. Is there something about plague doctors and the different scents of flowers? I feel like that's a thing that my brain is trying to sort of pass data-wise, and I can't remember I can't remember why.
That drawing. What does it represent?
It's very pretty.
Vitriol? Whatever that means. I do realise that there's a thing that I can check here. The abbreviation of the Latin formula Visita Interior Terrae Rectifando Invenis Occultum Lependum, meaning visit the interior of the earth by rectifying what you find there. You will discover the hidden stone. Curiosities. I'm not sure there's any use for these. They're just collectibles. Gift. I got the 2 flowers. Carnations, it is referred to as the flower of God in some languages. Some attribute its nickname to its beauty, other to legends that it was born from the blood of Christ's stigmata or the Virgin Mary's tears. It has thus become a symbol of love, passion, and commitment. Its petals seemingly amplify sweating when used to treat fevers, and vinegar was produced from its clean bubos, contributing to its reputation. Named for Aquila, the Latin word for eagle, in reference to the shape of its talon-like petals. Ancolia is a symbol of sadness and troubled souls, even of madness. While its flowers are sweet and edible, its roots and stems are highly toxic. When digested, they cause the entire digestive system to become inflamed and can lead to dangerous palpitations. Oh great, I'm sure that's helpful to have on my head. Seems like a good idea.
Who are you? Magister Laurentius! Stop right there. He's contagious.
Hugo. Here.
The Inquisition came. We lost everything. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, of course. They came for him. An evil. An ancient evil courses through your family's veins. In its blood. Your mother and I attempted to slow its progress. But ever since the Great Break, the process has quickened. You must protect him, Amicia. Continue your mother's work.
Me? But how? My parents tried and now they are both dead. Leave me alone! They're here.
The rats are dangerous, but disorganized. The Inquisition, however, they seek the boy tirelessly. We have to disappear. Head to the Chateau d'Ombrage. Lucas, go to the barn. You will finish the ignifer.
Don't try to talk.
I will prove myself. I'm sorry about your parents, but you're not alone anymore. We have to move fast. You can help me make the ignifer. It will protect us from the rats.
Come, Hugo. I don't want you to stay here.
The ignifer sounds very flammable. And we've upset the kid again. She's a bit of a dick,
Stuff
right?
is in the barn. Come on.
I really hope it's a flamethrower on wheels. Sky, you're good. You're good. Or generally, side quick acquired. Paramecia is a thing, right? When it comes to medicine, I can't remember on the context. I find the name Amicia in relation to that word quite an interesting thing. Paramecia is like an amoeba. What is paramecia? Widespread paramecium. Paramecia. No, maybe not. I find their name very interesting. I thought it was something to do with biology. Apparently, it's to do with algae. Okay, never mind. Ignore that. That's fine. We've answered that question. Let's go get ourselves a fucking flamethrower.
What are we going to do?
They've managed to get in.
I'll find a way to keep them busy.
Oh, the hams. Good idea.
Ah, but they're frightened of the light.
The lantern. It's all right. Do it.
There. Sorry.
There. Don't worry.
That's it. Hugo, give me your hand.
No.
Very well, but stay close to me.
Are you two okay?
It's been a long trip.
We're spatting.
Oh no. They've come back.
They're everywhere.
We have to reach the back of the barn. We can't leave without the ignifer. How are we going to do it?
Well, I'm not going to jump over it. And I can't get my...
We need meat. Dead or alive.
Oh. We have to use the pig. Why do I like protagonist braids? It is very...
We can use this.
I see.
Their hair is
Let me
very
help you.
well designed. You're not weird in that sense. I have a similar thing with the haircut in Horizon Zero Dawn. Their hair in that game is very impressive.
Yum, yum.
He's not going to like what's about to happen to this pig. Where am I leading him? Like, where am I meant to go with the pig? I've been to a store, but this seems not too bad.
Or you'll get stomachache.
We have to make sure it stays.
I'll close the door.
Oh, feeding the pig to a bunch of carnivorous rats seems
There's
a
a ladder
bit...
down the side. Come on, let's go.
There is
Hugo.
not. I explored this building.
Hugo, listen. You can sulk if you like, but stay close.
Remember, that's my own text. I was like, oh, it's my own text. Ignore that.
Come on, get up there.
Get up there. They're going to eat the pig, though, and I don't want to eat the pig. I'd already named him in my brain, and we were going to have
The
a
lights.
pot.
Yes. Hugo, look away, please.
Why?
Why? Yeah, exactly.
No, Amicia, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Hugo.
Stop eating it.
have no choice, Hugo. We have to get the rats away.
It's horrible. You're just like all the others.
Hugo, there was no other way.
Come on, over here.
Poor pig.
I mean, I'm with him on this. That was kind of horrible.
Watch your step.
This is more than just a doctor's lab.
My master is also and above all a great alchemist. Your name is Amicia, right?
Lucy, welcome in.
Lucas. I would like to show you something, but it requires
Raid and
alcohol
fade.
sulfur.
Raid and fade. Lucy, I was trying to remember what you say at the when somebody raids into you, and I say raid and run. You say raid and fade. You speaking in chat then triggered it in my brain. Raid and fade.
There must be some around here. Tell me when you found them.
All right. Alcohol and sulfur. Alcohol, sulfur, demons. This oven.
An alchemical blend.
It must be
I'm
what they
dissolving
call
the
an
reagents.
ethanol.
Oh, it's just alchemy.
Lucas, why am I not ill like Laurentius?
He was bitten by a rat. You weren't.
And is he going to die?
I'll do everything to make sure that doesn't happen.
Here you go, Lucas.
Right. Now you have to mix them. Do it slowly. It's not dangerous.
All right.
I've gained the ability to build pyrotechnics.
So, this is it.
Whoa!
What? Oh, no, we're stuck.
Not yet. The ignifer, Amicia. It's time. Aim for the embers at the center of the room.
All right. Whoa!
Oh, it makes fire.
Did I do that? Did I really just do alchemy?
Yes. Your mixture is perfect. Like mother, like daughter. You know what? I'll show you how to create other projectiles. It will be really useful.
I'd love to. Thank you.
I finished my mixes. We have to go back to Laurentius. Amicia, you should go ahead.
This is one of my favourite games, played it like 10 times for one of my first streams too, so hopefully watching you will get me out of this funk. You in a funk today? Why are you in a funk today? Got the bad brain stuffs.
Rats, get back!
The ignifer. Throw it on the embers.
Please don't blow up in my face. Go on, climb up.
I don't like the way he's behind me. I thought he was going to get eaten then for a second. Let's not get our new sidekick eaten by a horde of rats. Oh, they've now spread out.
There's a lot of them.
Laurentius.
I'll clear away. I have to take care of the rats down. I'll go first.
Yes, of course.
Come on.
My brain has been evil to me since I was diagnosed with ADHD and
Hugo,
being foggy.
listen. About earlier, I just wanted to tell you that I'm...
No, Amicia! The house is going down. No! Master!
Lucas, wait!
It's settling down!
Look out!
I'm gonna throw it out there and say Laurentius is probably...
Do something! We have to leave. Now!
Master!
Hey! Stop! We need you!
Look! The horse!
Time to go! Hugo! Lucas! Run! We need that horse!
They're everywhere!
Lucas! I'm here! Where does this trail lead to? Lucas! Where's this taking us?
To the river!
We're surrounded!
Which way? Where now?
There! There's a boat over there, just past the mill.
So let's go!
Amicia! The windmill is almost on fire!
That should work! Lucas! This way!
I'm very sorry about that, Lucy. I will say sorry that I took a pause in the action there for a couple of seconds. My brain immediately railroaded into something else. The being foggy thing, I can sympathize with. I deal with that from Dolly's perspective and their chronic health condition. I'm not really sure what to say on it other than the fact that try to be patient with yourself and not rush into, you know, try not to. I get how easy it is to get upset with brain fog. You need to sort of like just be patient with yourself in that sense. I personally don't judge you for it. Hopefully you have people in your life that don't judge you for it. Yeah, and happy I got the diagnosis, but my head's just not being nice. I get that. I fully get the not thing. Shadow Jokers. Welcome in, Shadow. How is it hanging? And we're running. Nice hat. Next. That's possibly the loudest bit that's ever happened in this game forever. Everything's good. How's stream going? It's going real freaking well, I think, today. We need to turn... I don't think it's been loud the rest of the time. I think we're into... I think this part of the game is just going to be a bit loud, disproportionately louder. I apologize. I don't want to bring it down too far because it's been fine the rest of the time, but we did just peak at red. If it gets overwhelming, chat, just let me know. Imagine the vast underground tunnel system. It's look, the entire place is basically like Swiss cheese at this point. Is this like medieval disaster film? Plague-ridden rats, basically, so far. Something strange going on with my little brother in game because he seems to be connected to the plague in some way, but they've not really been clear as to why. Look at his neck. He's got the veiny neck.
Lucas?
Yes?
What does he have in his blood?
There's an old story. It tells of the Prima Macula. The alchemist said it was the first...
Wait, they carry a plague too. Wasn't it the... What? I don't know the answer to this question. In terms of the bubonic plague, I don't know. Were the rats infected because the fleas on them? I can't remember the reason as to why rats were a big enough. I can't remember the reason as to why, when it came to the like historical bubonic plague, why rats were a big deal. I'm not sure if it was fleas. I'm not sure if it was just because they were unclean. I don't know. But plague rat. The rats are infectious.
And that it silently travels in the blood of certain families. But something happened. The Great Break. And the macula awoke. In Hugo's blood.
But what will it do to him?
The macula cares for neither good nor evil. It evolves with its host. They change things. The world. You know, your mother and Laurentius were trying to help your brother.
But they failed.
No. I think they just ran out of time. This is it.
Hugo, wake up. Come on, we'll walk from here. It'll warm you up.
If we follow the aqueduct, we should arrive at Chateau d'Ambrage before nightfall.
What the that noise?
Nothing. It's just frogs, Hugo.
Frogs?
He seems well.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
I want to see frogs.
Hey, Froggy, Froggy. There are so many. Look, they're everywhere. Jump, jump, jump.
Aren't you cold?
A little, yes.
Hugo doesn't seem to mind.
Come back.
He's keeping himself warm.
Yes, but he's too far for my liking.
We're going to wrap it up there. It is just about to go 1 a.m. in the UK. That's why you just had that. Chimken made me smile, precious. Good. I didn't just shut up when 5 and later either. It is 1 a.m. I'm going to wrap this up. This game will be returning. I'm massively enjoying it. You know how my schedule works right now. I kind of play what I'm in the mood for. I might play more of this over the course of the weekend, but I want to stick to 2 things. So let me just speak. I'll just speak because I'm beginning to mess up my words. Mass Effect will be Saturday and Sunday. Final Fantasy VII Remake will be Monday, Tuesday. If I do additional streams, this might be a game I play additionally because there's no fixed sort of schedule with the games that I play on this channel. It's all about chasing endorphins in 2024. And where it's been a rough couple of months, mentally, physically, whatever you want to call it, I'm really leaning into that quite heavily. So if you see me go live before 7 p.m. tomorrow, I might be playing this. I might be playing something else. If you're really invested with the story, the VODs will be available via Twitch for as long as they possibly can be, and on YouTube. But in the meantime, I don't want to promise you that I will hold off playing this to a point where you will know if and when it's happening. If I don't play it this weekend, the next time I play it officially on stream will probably be Friday next week. But we just sort of roll with that as best as we possibly can. Living that variety streamer life. But also, I was smiling like that because the little kid was chasing frogs. And I don't know if you know this about me, but DollyWhiskers is frog themed and DollyWhiskers is pretty cool. I'm going to marry them someday. They're going to be my wife. They're going to be my froggy wife. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. I'm saying thank you a lot. I'm saying thank you a lot right now. We're coming up to my anniversary on the 14th of September. Coming up to my anniversary on the 14th of September. 2 whole years of RightBigChimken on Twitch. It has been one hell of a ride. I am now officially planning nothing. Basically, I will be live for an extended period that day, but I will not be doing a subathon because subathons are not my thing. But I will be sort of like marking it with a slightly longer stream than usual. I don't know what I'll be playing. I don't know what we'll be talking about. But yeah, 14th of September. Come show your faces. It'll be a laugh, probably. I assume it'll be a laugh. Some of these streams are often a laugh, so hopefully that one will be a laugh as well. I'm working that day, I sadly discovered today. I'm working 9 till 1. So by the time I get in and sort of settle down, it's going to be an interesting time. But I'm glad you exist. Thank you for joining me on this, our little French rap-based adventure. It's been real good. This game is absolutely stunning. We didn't talk about this at the beginning of the stream, but it does tick a number of my boxes. It has a fairly invested photo mode, which I have not touched for the last 4 hours. Be impressed. I'm impressed with myself. It also has audio sliders with numerical values on them because, you know, chat, when I start playing a new game, that is one of the first things that I look for. And apparently, I don't know how accurate this is, they added ultra graphic support over time. So I'm assuming where they've released these games on PC, I know they made a big deal about releasing this as a patch for the PC of the sequel Requiem. This game is running absolutely beautifully on this new machine of mine. Absolutely stunning. And I can tell you it's not pushing it too hard either, because I have a value on my CPU that has not gone past 35 this entire evening. So this just is really good. I'm having a lot of fun. I also want you to know that I'm proud of you for existing. I'm glad you exist, but I'm also super proud for you existing. At the beginning of my streams, I talk about things that I can be proud of you for, like achievements that you've like managed to do over the course of like since we last spoke to each other. So at the end of my streams, I like to tell you one thing: I'm proud of you for existing. I get how difficult it is. I get how hard it is to get out of bed sometimes. I get that looking at the newspapers these days is an absolute clusterfuck. I get all of this press that's floating about. Generally, life is more expensive, just more troubling in 2024, and I'm really proud of you for perpetuating yourself as best as you possibly can. Sometimes it might feel that you're not doing the best job, but the fact of the matter is you are still existing, and that's all that we ask for on this channel. You do not have to watch my content. You do not have to be in chat. You do not have to lurk, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is continue to have all this energy, or some level of the energy that you have inside of yourself right now. I want you to hyper focus on keeping yourself going, and if my content can make that process like marginally easier, that is sort of the position that I'm trying to take in whatever this is. I am having such a good time on Twitch. I'm so thankful for the audience that I've found. I'm so thankful for the people that I've met, the friends that I've made, and I just as we push forward to the end of the year even, I just want you to know how important this entire experience has been. Fucksgiving works in two ways. This is a 4-part ending if you're new here. Fucksgiving works in two ways. I ask you if there's anything that you give a fuck about. It can be charity, it can be sandwiches, it can be your cat, it can be your dog. If there is anything that you give a fuck about, chuck that information in chat. It doesn't have to be a long explanation, just a couple of words, just as a sort of vibe check for the universe that there is something that you like in your life that you care about. The other half of Fucksgiving is sort of a vibe check for the universe from my side. At the end of 2023, my partner and I, DollyWhiskers, lost somebody very important to us to cancer. So if you're still watching, if you're still there, I invite you to type "fuck cancer" in chat. This is an assertive way that I remember this person that we lost. It doesn't change a massive amount, honestly, but it is something that I've asked everybody to do every stream this year, and it will probably be something that I continue to ask people to do until the end of the year. It also gives me the chance to say this sentence, which I absolutely love. In 2025, we will be fucking something else. And thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. I need to take a photo for my thumbnail, and this is an entire... This is what, like, I'm trying to put... So all of my VODs go onto YouTube, right? And this is like a new feature that I'm trying to attempt. All of my VODs go onto YouTube, and I'm trying to put myself on the thumbnail like a lot of people do. I'm not entirely sure I'm sold on the process, but what I wanted to do was involve you guys with the experience. So at the end of my streams, as long as I'm not in a rush, what face am I pulling for this game? Just like it can be bad, it can be real cheesy. I'm not here pretending that I'm gonna look like a supermodel. But what face am I pulling? Because I'm sort of like drawing a blank. Because how do you do a French accent with a face? Night nerds, stay weird. Thanks, Drew. I appreciate it. Trying to think. What is the most French expression that you can think of? Baguette. Mais oui, baguette. Actually, that's perfect. If I do the mais oui, baguette thing, I will just take a screenshot of that. Je m'appelle baguette. That's it. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the one. I'll do a French accent and I'll take a screenshot. I'm having a moment. Oh, mais oui, baguette. Je m'appelle baguette. J'adore la baguette. And then we'll raid out. Thank you very much for whatever the fuck that was. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about that. That one's going to keep me up at night. We'll find. Watch out for the thumbnail, I guess. What did I come into, Edo? I'm doing this new thing, Edo. I'm trying to put my own face on my YouTube thumbnails, and I've decided that I'm gonna, like, at the end of my streams, I'm gonna ask chat, okay, what expression am I pulling for this thing? So we're just gonna really untidily take a screenshot of my own face. The YouTuber face, yeah. So at the end of my streams now, as sort of like part of my wrap-up messages, I'm just going to be like, okay, chat, what expression am I pulling for this? Actually, that's good too. None of those will be usable, but I've got spares now. It's good. Who am I going to raid, chat? Is there anybody that I should raid right now? Oh my god, Tato Chip 420. I'm following Tato Chip 420. Can you believe it? Is there anybody playing this game? I haven't followed somebody random. Came back just in time for the raid. Maybe a cat. Thank you very much for the first time chat. Welcome back. I would say thank you for enjoying my content, but if you have just returned, I'm not sure how much of it you've seen, but thank you for being present. I need to raid somebody though. Who am I going to raid tonight? We are going to raid Do So Confidently. They are playing Little Nightmares. They're a friend of Jade Melody CA, who is a long time member of the community. If you have enjoyed my content, please come back another night. It makes me feel pretty. Came in with a raid and was lurking. It's, you know, I appreciate you. Have lurks are always appreciated here. I have nothing against people that lurk. If you're subscribed, chat, for the raid, drop a raid message, raid emote when you arrive. If you are unsubscribed, there are some example raid messages in chat you might like to post, and I will be back tomorrow at some point, officially 7 p.m. UTC +1 to play some more Mass Effect, but I will probably be live before then. I've got nothing to do tomorrow other than chores in the morning, and I'm having a lot of fun. So I hope to see some of you again, and if this is the last time I see some of you, farewell, goodbye. It's been nice. Do So Confident. Then we're gonna raid Shapes. Edo, can I just say, Edo, can I just say, I spent a good like 2 nights this week. I ripped out absolutely everything in Shapes. I ripped it out. I started from scratch partway through that section that I was in, because I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to optimize the ever-living fuck out of this. So I now have effectively 4 custom layers all doing, yeah, I got past the, yeah, I'm past the tutorial. I'm doing colored shapes and stuff. So I basically said, okay, I have this cube on the map and I want to fit 1 layer that does 1 entire process. So I've got this shape that's going in and it's being separated out into its component parts, and then it's leaving that base square, but it's all occupied within that 1 square on the map. And then what I did was highlight it and copy it, paste it to the 2nd level up. So we're now doing twice as good. No tutorial to automation games. Ends the first time you go, yeah, now let's get rid of that and redo it. Oh, hey, I finished the official tutorial. We're going to Do So Confidently. I will be back tomorrow, maybe Shapes. If I go live super early, it might even be 3 games tomorrow. I'll try real hard. But I don't know when it's going to be. Are they even live still? You know what? I don't think they are. They're not on my list. Let me refresh. I apologize. Sometimes raiding, it takes some time. Also, I was wrong. Satisfactory 1 in 11 days. See, that's what when you reacted like you did, I knew that somebody had said that to me. Yeah, I might play Satisfactory and that scares me. You know what? We're going to raid somebody else that's on this list. Left for Donut is playing The Binding of Isaac. We'll raid them instead. Ignore everything I just said about this other person. The other person is no longer appearing on my list for some reason. Left for Donut. Left for Donut. Enjoy the rest of your night, chat. I will be back tomorrow, like I've just said, or mumbled through. You might have realized I was doing a little bit of a mumble. And you go take care of yourselves. Go grab yourself a drink. Go grab yourself a snack. Do the usual. Hug a loved one. Sniff a beloved family animal. And where's the button? There's the button. Enjoy.